All right. Well, hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel. I'm Lorena Creole, and of course, this is my gaming stream, the Queen's Gambit, where I play pretty much whatever the heck it is that I'm interested in. Last week, we had an amazingly fun game of, we'll call it marble themed Quiplash, and tonight we are back to catching up with Love in Deep Space. So,
Let's call it a day.
well, I'll be back. I've got let's see, I've got dates to catch up on. I've got combat to catch up on, and if we have time, which we pretty much should, we can check out the trailer for Master of Fate. So for people who don't know, because I know I didn't know until I started playing this game, about the Master of Fate companion, of course, which is saying here in its Bith form. That's what Master Fate is. Hogging up resources because that banner is going to drop on Monday. And yes, I will be streaming that sucker live Monday morning. I got my resources saved up. I have been waiting for the Master of Fate drop for over a month. So that said, let's go ahead and get moving. First of all, again, thank you guys so much for attending. And a special shout out to those of you who are watching me overseas. I've noticed there's been a big uptake with folks viewing from the Philippines. So props to you guys support my channel. I appreciate that. So make sure you hit the like button over on YouTube. Make sure you heart the stream over there on X. And let's get ready to have some Otome game fun. All right, so let's see. Where did I leave off?
Don't miss me too much. We'll see each other soon.
All right, Big Daddy. I'll see you later. All right, so let's see what we're going to do. Okay. First thing I'm going to do is adjust the sound level. Sounds a little too loud to me. 13 of you folks in here so far. Thank you so very much. All right. Let's see. So
Is there something on your mind?
No. I swear, since I hit like level 70 with this dude, I love Big Daddy and everything, but he talks a lot more. So I'm trying to get used to it. I'm trying to get used to that. All right, let's see. Let's head on into battle mode here. So speaking of battle mode, I'm actually going to go into the deep space trials. So there's two different kinds of deep space trials. There's the open orbit, which I'm a little bit stuck on at level 40. And for obvious reasons, I'll show you that a little later on. But I got the directional orbits to do. Let's see. I already did the one with Raphael. He's like my least strongest one because I just don't have time to deal with sassy pants that much unless I have to, and there's a level I need to clear so that I'll like level up some of his cards. So I've been starting to do that. Caleb is a lot more advanced. Zane is so overpowered it's not even funny. So let's see. Let's try to clear the ones for Caleb. So each love interest is only available on certain days for doing the deep space trials. So you get resources and all that stuff. I don't think Caleb is as leveled up as I would like him to be. You know what? I'm gonna get rid of this over here.
These are the troops they sent. They're underestimating us.
But
they're right where we want that. Let's go all out. Now's our chance to strike.
Caleb is seriously overpowered because I've got him as my X2 companion. And he can murk a lot of people in a wide radius because he's got the gravity.
Right where we want that. Let's go all out. Now's our chance to strike.
Come on, Mama needs those diamonds.
It's not even a challenge.
See how fast I was. All right, so let's see. I have got. Let me make this a little. Can I make this smaller? Come on. No, I can't make that smaller. It would help if I was touching the actual thing. Okay, maybe not. All right. So anyway. Okay, don't give me problems today. Hey, Chef Nation, how you doing, my dear? I see you and little Chef. Good seeing you, darling. Yeah, you know we're going to get to that Young and the Restless stuff going on. First, Mama needs her diamonds and memories and money because I got some cards to level up and some resources to save. So, okay, so I got 40 diamonds for this. 4 of the memories that give, I think, 250 experience points per unit. And 4,000 in gold. So doing the deep space trials is another way to farm resources. It's a grind. If you want to be free to play or like a low spend person like I am in this game, you're going to be grinding a lot. So let's see. Let's go on to the next one. I don't expect to run into issues with Team Caleb until I get to like level 75 in the trials.
Let's go all out.
Let's see who can land the finishing blow. I'm getting the hang of it.
So yes, I play with the AI in this one because I hate the controls to game with on a phone.
Let's
So
go all out. Beginning assault.
I think you have to pass one of the levels manually, one of the challenges manually in the main story before you're allowed to do auto combat.
100%.
I love X2. It's like a cross between Iron Man and Winter Soldier. All right, so I got just 20 diamonds. 20 diamonds, 2,000 in gold. So you get 3 per love interest who's available that day, 3 keys to do the deep space trials. I think they do that to try to get you to level up the other ones, but eventually you're going to have to find a main and stick with it. If you're free to play, if you got all that money like a whale, you can upgrade all of them.
Of course.
But I love this one because he has this like wide swath to use his gravity evil and just murk people for me. Are we doing the combined thing or we killed him that quickly?
Caleb, take them down.
Are you going to try Expedition 33? Chef Nation, I might. I say might because there's stuff I need to level up with this game, and I already pre-ordered Stellar Blade. So I'm going to be playing Stellar Blade as soon as that's available to play. I already pre-ordered it. So that's June 11th. People keep telling me how much they like Expedition 33, but I'm just not a fan of turn-based combat, really. So that might be one I check out a little later. Are you playing Expedition 33? You know I trust your judgment, so I can't wait to play Stellar Blade. It's got 25 outfits, 25 sexy outfits. Girl, I can't wait. might even let the chat, depending on what level of super chats or how many, if we hit a goal, I'll change my outfit or something like that. Not yet. I have it downloaded. Okay, for Expedition 33. Yeah, this game kind of took my Expedition 33. And I was gonna buy Doom: The Dark Ages, but then Shift Up accidentally dropped that Stellar Blade is going to be available for PC in June. True story. One of the reasons why I bought this gaming rig and put it together because I wanted to play Stellar Blade. So hot, so hot. Okay, what did I get from Caleb here? My infinity is up. Let's see. I got a little chibi apple emoji and a singular pose of him. I'll have to check that out. Check that out a little bit later. Okay. So earlier in the day, I did all the ones for Raphael that were available. I just did the 3 keys for Caleb. Now we're gonna do the one with Big Daddy, aka Zane. He is my main interest for various reasons, and he's the most, I would say, the most powered right now out of all of them. Caleb is pretty tough, but he's nowhere near as leveled up as Zane. Silas is second though, with how leveled up, but he's not available today. It's kind of annoying. All right, so I got 3 keys. Okay. 45. This should not take long. I have Zane's cards so tricked out. The companion cards.
Perhaps
so this
is
companion is the Foreseer. This
Observe
one is seriously juiced up.
Watch where it's going.
And I'm not even finished yet
Victory is
with leveling up his card. Right now,
Careless.
the Foreseer, those cards are at 70.
Keep your distance.
They're at 70. They've already been ascended. And I've been like attaching protophores and stuff,
the highest priority.
which they never really do quite explain very well. I think it's because English is not the first language of developers.
My turn.
Threats are only temporary.
It's like you got the cards, and then you got the level up of the cards, and then you got like all the what do you call it? The nitrous. Okay, so to like explain it in street car terms, okay, first it's like you got the car, then you got like all the extra stuff that you put on it, swap out the engine, put some fins on it, better wheels, all that stuff, and the protocores are like nitrous. Looks better than a new Who. Chef Nation, it's a darn shame what they did to Doctor Who and continue to do to Doctor Who. It's just like, screw you people. Yep, CJ, combat. So let's see. Number 2 with Big Daddy, we had 3 keys. So that was 1. This is the second one.
This location needs to be purified.
So Master of Fate is the additional companion for Zane that I have to get his cards. The most powerful companion is Xavier as Lumiere. Apparently, I can get Master of Fate leveled up to do almost, I think, 2 million in damage. So the rumor is.
Well done.
Thanks.
But like I said, also Zane saves me from myself. Because if I'm going to take too much damage or whatever, he'll heal me. Or if it looks like I'm about to get taken out, he will literally put either a wall of ice in front of me or put me in some kind of like ice bubble or something like that. It's really cool. It's like eventually I can go back and do manual, but right now I'm hustling for resources. So
this is Dane. Come at me.
Together.
And I like playing with a controller or a keyboard. I do not know why Info did not release this as a PC game. Some of us chicks out here like to play on PC and not on a mobile phone. Supposedly more women play mobile phones on mobile games. I guess. I mean, I don't like it.
Melting like snowflakes.
CJ says, yeah, Expedition 33 is basically this with a bit more combat and a little less flirting. It's really story intensive, not my thing, but definitely yours. Okay. Yeah, I might check it out. But like I said, Stellar Blade grabbed my money. As soon as Shift Up posted that it was available, next thing I knew, I'd already bought the deluxe version. I have no idea what happened. Yeah, I do. I know what happened. I know what happened. I do like a lot of story with my combat. Some people don't. And then there's some games which I just like to play without any story, which would be Doom. Yesterday, I fired up Doom 1 and forgot all the levels about, let's see, I'm too young to die, be gentle with me. And I think the craziest one was called Hell. I forgot all about those. So that's been fun. Okay. All right. So already did all my orbit trials for the individual love interests. Again, you get 3 keys. They're available on certain days. 3 keys, meaning you get 3 trials to do and to grab loot from, meaning diamonds, meaning what is it? Yeah, meaning diamonds, wish dust. You need wish dust and gold to level up your cards. And then of course there's the open orbit, which I'll show you guys in a minute. Hey, Retro Nerd Girl! Everybody thank Retro Nerd Girl for getting me hooked on this darn game. which I love it. I mean, I thought I liked it. I've run into some folks on Reddit who just, dang, they really into it. Make me look like a slacker. Makes look like a slacker. All right, so let's see. I hope you're doing good, Retro Nerd Girl. I saw your post, your comment on Steva. Is that his name? I just know he has a hot voice. He's Brazilian. He has a motion capture avatar. He plays Love and Deep Space, other Atome games and stuff like that. I just listen to his voice. He's got a hot voice. And I love his reactions to playing Love and Deep Space. Okay, 45 folks here. Thank you for being here, playing some Love and Deep Space for some Friday night gaming. Just did a couple of Deep Space trials, a couple of levels. So I think I'm at level 30? I think. Okay, highest one is 28, which would be Zane, Silas, and Caleb, which makes sense because Zane is first, Silas is second, and Caleb is third. Crazy powered. Oh yeah, Spirit and Kindred. Yeah, he's a cool dude. He's a cool dude. I love his gaming streams. Maybe one day I'll drop into the chat live. You should team up with the planet. It's level 40. Well, let's see if I pass level 40. This is the big thing with the open orbits. I think it goes up to like 150. I'm way behind. So the thing with this is you have teams, right? So you can have one team that's like super, super powered, and another one, it kind of like screwed if you're not up to that level. So like saying his is like at 70, between like 70, 75. There is one that's a 60. I didn't use that one. No, I didn't use that one. So it's 70. Hey, Caleb in here? Oh, I touched the wrong thing. So yeah, so that's Zane's. His are at 70, 70, 70. Yeah, his card's like at 70, 75 with the blue Stellacrum. So he's good. Caleb, I still got to work on. So supposedly this is for like 60 something. But you have to have the right color. So even though I have some of Caleb's that are 60, like X2. X2 companion is at level 60. The ones in green are not quite at that level yet. It's X2, but not as powered as 5-star X2. So I do not expect to pass this with Caleb. Zane will pass. I have no problems getting him to pass, but Caleb is usually where I run into it. So with some protocors, let's see if it works. So some people get stuck because you don't get a choice in which love interest they pick for
This
each
location
round.
needs to be purified.
So I couldn't swap Zane and Caleb.
Together.
Now's our chance.
I can swap who I put in, but not those.
I'm impressed by your skill.
Me too.
Ah, shoot! I hate these ice wolves. They drive me nuts.
Be careful.
And there's one that like flies, and one monster that comes out of the ground.
It's getting ready to attack. Come at me.
Together.
Zane also doesn't raise his voice.
Threats are only temporary.
He doesn't crap talk like Silas. Silas talks so much crap. I just want to smack him. He's good though, but still, it's just like, dang it, just stop talking.
Ready?
They're right where we want them.
Let's go all out.
Ah, shoot, not this
Getting
one.
assaulted.
Attack it now. Caleb.
I'm here. Watch out. Dodging.
I got a minute and 44 seconds left.
Get behind me.
Ah, shoot, I already got hit.
Let's go all out. Now's our chance to strike.
Eat this. Have locked onto the target.
Time
Let's
to unleash
see.
our powers. Gathering our synergy.
This is
energy.
why I like X2.
Our resonance will detonate the entire field.
This one, we
Embrace
went
annihilation.
to resonate much earlier because this is not as strong as 5-star. This is pretty much to nuke everything from orbit.
Collecting energy.
We're unstoppable.
Target acquired. Beginning assault.
Attack it now.
I think this was the only love interest that I said I had to have the companion just because of how mecha it looks. Because I love mecha, so I had to get it.
Go back to the pit you
Let's
came
see.
to, right where we want them.
Let's go all out.
I don't know if I'm gonna pass.
I'm getting the hang of this. Bring it on.
Wander damage increase. Okay.
Gathering our synergy energy.
Our resonance will detonate the entire field.
Embrace annihilation.
When your girl likes your stuff more than she
We
likes
can
you.
do this. We were never separated.
Yeah, that's me.
We'll never be apart.
Don't let me find some dude that's got better tech than I do. It might wind up
We're
going.
unstoppable.
Hey, Steel Leg, how you doing, my dear?
There's a change in
Good seeing ya. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna pass. I got 30
Beginning
seconds.
assault.
Attack it now.
I don't think
show you.
I'm gonna do it. Not
You can't
surprised.
break our connection.
We can't escape.
No.
Yeah,
We still have a chance.
Caleb, no, we not. You screwed. Hey, Steel Leg says, hello, how are you doing tonight? Be blessed. Wish I could stay. We were having nasty storms tonight. It has my pain level going through the roof. Have a blessed night. Oh my goodness. Take some painkillers. Lay down. Relax, my dear. Don't want you in pain or anything like that. So stay safe. Stay safe and rested. You know. Can't have your pain level spiking up. I'm glad to hear though. So yeah, recommend a level 60. My 4-star memories, 4-star solar. They're different because when you set up your companion, you have 2 slots for solar pairs. Those are usually the most powerful. It's the locker. And then you have the lunar cards, which are not as strong, but they're like, they're support and everything. So they're only at level 40, so I'm working on that. Let's see if we can level those up some more. Not all of them have protocores because I got to hunt for protocores. I'm going to show you what a protocore hunt is. See if I can get some better ones. The more you level up, the more valuable protocores that you get. Not all protocores are the same. Again, like Yu-Gi-Oh cards, they've all got like different stats and stuff like that for attack, defense, how much damage. You know, they'll deal the enemy, how fast you can heal, blah, blah, blah. You get the point. You get the point. You're punching 20 levels above your class rate. I only try that when I have a method to cheese the game. Yeah, I'm kind of stuck in that. It's like you can't. Me, I'm just like, let me try it and see what it does. So I'll eventually get there. I have to upgrade my memories. No, I have pretty much really good memories, but main thing is I need to be at level 60 all of my cards. Sometimes you can eke it out if it's less, but didn't work. So I'm stuck at level 40 right now. So hopefully I can pass that by next week. Okay. All right, we did that. Okay, let's do a core hunt. I need some cores. Let's see. I have 169 in stamina. I need some cores. So let's see. Let's see if we can beat this level. Who do I got? I should be good. It says level 70. However, the two ones that I have, they're at 50. And the one that I have at 60, they're the right. There's an extra stalacrum included. So I already have 3 that are at 70. Really powerful. And they're protocored out. So I have one that's a 60 and 2 that are 50, but they all have protocores, and I only need 2 pink ones, but I put a 3 in there, so it's like, let's see if this just enough fudge factor to see if it's gonna work or not. So let's see here. Mama needs some cores. Come on.
Perhaps this is a trial. Observe its movements.
Yeah, I'll be careful.
Oh no, not the crystal stag.
No problem. My turn. Same.
That thing will run up behind you and just like.
Is this what you wanted?
Perfect.
I'm impressed by your skills.
So I have the staff in this one, which I do like. I like the guns. I like the staff. I can't quite use the claymore right yet. I'm obsessed with trying to figure out how to use that. So I've been in a training room a lot with that one. It looks so cool.
Or else you'll get
I just can't get the hang of it yet.
Same.
Here it comes. Leave it to me. Come at me.
Hey Dylan, how you doing? Good seeing you, my dear.
Bring it on.
I didn't get to see Final Destination today. I wanted to.
Watch out.
I'm okay. Let's take it down
Let's
first.
see. I don't know. See how I just threw ice in my way?
I will silence you.
I was too
No
close.
problem.
It's your turn.
And in a way,
No
that's why I
problem.
don't like turn-based, because I like going.
I'll show you.
Keep your distance.
I go in swinging.
Here it comes. Leave it to me.
Yeah, Jack Nation, Final Destination Bloodlines came out Thursday. I didn't get to see it Thursday. Wanted to see it. See, he had to put ice up again.
It's your turn.
No problem. Same.
Sometimes I'll just go straight Leroy Jenkins. And
Is this what you want?
Perfect. I'll show you.
okay, what's locked? Yeah, I don't think we're gonna make this. No,
Keep your tempo.
no,
I'm okay. Let's take it down first.
no, babe, we ain't gonna win with this
No
one.
problem.
Shoot. Ah! Equip more protophores. I know. Shoot. Oh, well, we tried.
Seize this chance.
We tried. I was trying to get to the next level of core. So once you beat a level, you can just go and just auto pursue. So since I already beat level 8, so I'm just going to do quick auto pursuit. What did I get here? Gamma cores. Sapphire procore, crit damage. Thankfully, there's a picker when you're doing your protocores. So some are more valuable than others. All right, let's see. I'm gonna figure out who's. Oh, I know. Okay, resources. So here's the other reason why you want to level up your characters, right? Your love interest. Doing these bounty hunts helps give you resources that you don't have to dig into your stash to like pay for. So you can go in and hustle, the crystals that you need. You don't have to go into the store and buy them unless, you just can't. So let's see. Mr. Beanie, I already beat him. Not 3 stars, but I did enough so I can get the highest amount per, stamina point in resources. So the difference between level 1 with your resources and level 9 with your resources is like a factor of 10, so that's how they work. That's why you want to do it. Let's see. I beat Heartbreaker level 9. So you know what? I need some memories. Look at that. Okay. And let's see. Did I try to... let's try again. All right. 1, 2. Okay. I only have 2. I don't have any more red ones. Hold on. That is very weird. Okay. 70, 70, 70, 70. Okay, but it's not. Shoot. This may not work. The only other red one I have is at 53. And the other one is at 50. There's no way. Skip this one for right now. Dang it. So while they're at level 70, I'll do the battle anyway so you can see what it's like. So even though over on the lunar side I have one that's a blue Stalacrum at 70, actually 2 blue Stalacrum at 70, they're saying they want 3 red ones and I only have 1 red one. So usually this doesn't work, but we're going to try it anyway. You're going to try it anyway for farts and smiles. Yeah, it's so sad about Tony Todd. I think I got to meet him in a couple conventions. He was so cool.
Don't underestimate it.
He was so cool.
No
He's
problem.
going to be so missed.
Go back to the...
Watch out.
I'm okay. Let's take it down first.
Okay, so this is the demented snowman.
Keep your distance.
You get like red and blue crystals from him. I need red ones so I can level Zane up.
Don't get burned.
So I'm trying to beat level 9. I do not think I'm going to be able to. I don't have all the colors I need. I need 3 blue and was it 3 blue and 3 red?
Keep your tempo.
Eat this.
I have 3 blue, 1 red, and 2 other weird colors.
No problem. I'll show you.
Keep your distance, or else you're not fighting alone this time.
I also tend to fight by myself a lot.
I will silence you.
I'm not a team player. Unless I'm forced to be.
It's your turn.
No problem.
I'm impressed. by
Okay,
your
1
skill.
more and a shield
too.
gets broken.
I'm okay. Let's take it down first.
Okay, come on.
I'm getting the hang of this.
Yeah,
Keep your distance.
nah, it's not gonna work.
Ever heard of a hat trick?
It doesn't need to be mysterious. It is weak. Now's our chance. I'm
Watch out!
No, he's got 2
Don't
more
let your guard
shields.
down.
Thanks.
Here it comes. Leave it to me.
Nah, Big Daddy, this ain't gonna work. Let me see if I can level your cards up a little bit more. Oh well, we tried. See where it says memory stalacrum and protofield stalacrum are not aligned. So where you see the little, where they look all animated and everything, those are the ones I have. The other 2 I don't. So let's see if we
Resonate
can.
with me now.
A little demanding, Zane. Okay. Vice over, bro. Dylan says his last scene was very emotional, seeing him one last time. Oh, I bet it was. Let's see. Can I beat Lemonette? No, I can't. Okay. And Snoozer. This one I have Silas with, and I think it's because I don't have. Yeah, all of his cards have to be a 70. So while I have every Stalacrum, they're not all at 70. So I'm not even going to try that one. All right. Let's look at Zane's memories. Then we'll get into the spring date for Zane. So there's 2 spring dates that I got the cards for. One is Zane's and the other one is Xavier's. So we're going to go through those and top it off with the bonus Silas card, which I titled, hey, nothing quite like hijacking a plane as a date. So we're going to get to that one a little bit later. Okay, so let's see what we got. Okay, okay, so there's 3. All right, so I have this one. Let's see how far I got to go with this one. Ah, crap, I'm already out. All right, let's do another bounty hunt. Reason why I'm bounty hunting this color so much is because, well, 1, Master Fate is a red crystal. So I need that. And I need blue ones too. But I don't have enough stamina to upgrade that one anymore. Yeah, I'm out. Of course, if I wanted to, I could always buy stamina, but I'm not really trying to I'm not really trying to do that. Because see, it goes first, it's like I think it's like 40 stamina for like 20 diamonds. And you can do that 3 times, then it jumps up to 30 diamonds, and it jumps up to 50 diamonds, and it jumps to, see what I'm talking about. So I am not able to do this, so I'll just get more stamina tomorrow. Because you get stamina when you first log in the morning. Then you get a drop of 30 in the afternoon, a drop of 60 in the evening. But you have to be careful. This is a gacha game. All right. And sometimes they got you because you got FOMO. So gotta fight that. CJ says the most I've done is join the Maha Club on a date, never jacked a plane. That was pretty fun. That date was pretty hilarious. I can't wait to go through it. All right, so let's look at my stash here. Just like I said, I'm trying to save resources and polls for Master of Fate, which drops on Monday. So I have 105 wish cards. Supposedly you need at least 140 to get both the cards for the companion. So since Master of Fate companion has 2 separate solar cards, 5-star solar cards. So with the pity system, I'm pretty sure I can hustle up to at least 140. Because also, I don't know if they'll do it this time. I hope they do. Usually you'll get 10 cards. You get 10 wishes gratis. They'll give you 10. And usually there's other little tasks that you do, so you get 10 more. So usually it's 20 they wind up giving you for quote unquote free. And then after that, if you don't have it, you got to hit the Gatcha system. So in order to hedge off the Gatcha system, I've been saving up wishes and hustling for wishes for the past month. So I won't have to give them any money and any more money than I need to. And doing the other tasks and stuff like that, I got these awakening hearts or whatever. I didn't know if I needed them. I just started grabbing them, so I'm glad I did. Let's take out a magnet. I really got to jack that one up. Okay, no worries. All right, let's head on over to the spring dates, shall we? So I already have videos up of the one with Silas and the one with Caleb, because we did that on the live stream last time for Love and Deep Space. So let me go over here. Let's see. Okay. Now, initially, I was not going to try and pull this card at all because I do not like men in lace chokers. I do not. However, I had to get the card. There's a reason why he's dressed like that. So when I found out the reason why, I'm like, okay, I feel a little better. a little better about it. All right. So let's go ahead and start the story. Daggone it. I gotta go in the myth card. I forgot. Went the wrong way. Go this one. Yeah, go this one. And go this one. All right. Enjoy my snarky commentary. I get so much fun out of this.
Which rookie hunter has shown exceptional promise this past year and emerged as a rising star in the field? Here are our nominees.
I bet you I'm amongst them, right?
Why did you turn it off? They were about to show the nominees' photos.
Got nervous, that's why. At least he's not wearing a dark shirt. He likes to wear the same black shirt like every day. If you let him pick his own clothes, pretty much 95% of the time he's wearing all black and black sunglasses. Retro Nerd Girl says, yeah, the choker threw me off too, but it's a sweet time. Yeah, I'm glad I pulled it. I'm glad I pulled it.
It lifts my spirits whenever I watch it. Is there a reason you don't want me to see it?
Because I don't want you looking at me. I have no problem speaking in front of people I don't know. But in front of people I do, I get weird about that. Seeing Zane's gaze land on the remote in my hand again, I quickly moved to block the TV. Sure, it might put you in a good mood, but I can't help but worry about whether I memorize my acceptance speech when I say it.
You helped me rehearse my speech before and even teased me for being nervous.
Yeah, because I wasn't going to be the one up on stage.
Now it's my turn to return the favor.
I've written speeches and then just like winged it. I don't know. I'm just like that. I position myself in the center of the living room and clear my throat. Zane watches from the sofa. I'm already nervous. I don't like it. Watch me. This honor doesn't just belong to me, but also to unicorns and my colleagues who work tirelessly behind the scenes to support our hunters. And then it's no, I can't look at him.
You look to the side when you're trying to remember the next line. It'll be even more noticeable when the camera zooms in on you when you're on screen.
You know, I never thought about that. I do that a lot. Most people do that when they're trying to recall something. They'll look. They'll like look to the side as if somehow that's how you access memories. Crazy. Really, I didn't even know.
It's a natural response when people are thinking. It's normal.
But looks weird on camera, right? I'm digging the suspenders. That's pretty cool. And a tie. It's pretty cool. He gets up and moves Mr. Seal, the plushie I won at the carnival, to one end of the sofa. Then he carefully arranges the plushies we got from the claw machine around the sofa and coffee table.
They'll be your audience. With me, of course. Don't stare at one spot. Move your gaze between the different sections of the audience. Practice making eye contact a few more times. It should start feeling more natural.
When I was a kid and I had to do speeches, I kid you not, I would have like my Barbie dolls and their G.I. Joe boyfriends as a makeshift audience and like some plushies and stuff like that. That's funny. Let's see. Following Zane's advice, I practiced my speech while making eye contact with each of our plushies. Fleecy, Happy Snowman, Astral Penguin. Hello, everyone. I'm Reina Creole, and I am honored to be standing here today. My gaze falls on Zane, who's sitting properly next to Mr. Seal. He's acting like a model audience member, of course, because, you know, he's anal retentive like that. It's cute.
You didn't pause here during your previous attempts.
And
your smile wasn't this mischievous before.
Wonder why that is. I wonder, did you practice the same way back then? Did a bunch of plushies serve as your audience?
Unfortunately, I didn't have anyone to play claw machines with at that time. So I had to create my temporary audience.
Yeah, usually when you have to go use the claw machine to get plushies in this game, Zane is so lazy. Usually he will not go first to use the claw machine. But if you keep effing up, like there's this one plushie, I could not get the darn machine to work to, you know, pick it up. When he suggests that you switch, that's when he will actually use his e-ball to get the plushie. Every single freaking time. It's insidious. Hey, RJ McReady says, as he said that, you started a mischievous smile. I can't help it. He's my favorite. Good seeing you, RJ McReady. You made a row of little snowmen then. An image immediately appears in my mind. A young Zane is wearing his middle school uniform as he carefully positions his little snowman audience and earnestly makes eye contact with each one.
Getting distracted in front of your teacher. I see someone wants to be bold today.
You already know I don't act right. A little lore about MC and Zane. Apparently, in middle school, they went to, they went to like a zoo and went to go see the seals. And if I remember this correctly, Retro Nerd Girl, the seals were like throwing ice at me, and Zane basically like jacked them up with like snowballs and stuff. And the next day at my house, I'm like, why are these snowballs out here? Turns out they were actually little seals that he made with his e-ball. So cute.
Let's watch the news report a few more times. It'll help you review your speech and make me happy. You'll kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
I don't want to watch the news. I don't want to do that. Dr. Zane, are your medical students comply with your teaching methods? I was about to say terrorized. Because he is. He's like, if you've ever seen the medical series House, yeah, he's like that doctor people, residents are freaking scared of. And if you watch K-dramas, this is one action K-drama you got to check out on Netflix, okay? It's called Trauma Code, Heroes on Call. And basically, they got this trauma doctor who he is nuts. Like in the opening scene, he's like driving through Afghanistan on a motorcycle, dodging rockets and stuff like that to get to, I guess, like this makeshift hospital because they needed a surgeon, but they were, they were like stuck there, shelled and everything. And dude went through hell and high water to go there. So he will do anything and everything to like save a patient. But he's so unorthodox. He literally came out and told somebody, he's like, I'm kind of an asshole. It's hard for me to talk to people. And his chief resident, oh my gosh, his chief resident who was going to go into colorectal surgery, instead of calling him by his name, he gave him the nickname of Anus. And he said, I'll call you Dr. Kim when you earn that. So every time he called him, he's like, come on, Anus, come over with me. It's hilarious. It's really good. If you like action, that's exactly what it is. Dude, like doing surgery on somebody's head in a helicopter, rescue helicopter. They went and got somebody who like fell and like cracked their skull. It's freaking awesome. It's freaking awesome.
You can call Grayson and ask him yourself.
You scared the heck out of Grayson too. From what I remember. Grayson was scared to death of this dude, but he got over it and realized, he's a good doctor.
There's actually an online program featuring all the nominated hunters. I haven't had my fill of watching it.
Zane is just too much of an ISTJ. So relating to people, he's not real good, but it's weird. He's a doctor, but he's not real good, but he's good with patients, but not like regular people. Okay, I'll practice. I'll do it right now. Fine. I take a deep breath and refocus. Ever since I became a deep space hunter, I realized that this profession is more than just a job to me. As I finish my speech, my gaze falls on Zane and Mr. Seal. What do you think? Bruh. Really? It's still not good enough? Zane turns to the side and gently claps Mr. Seal's fluffy flippers together. Oh, that's cute.
Mr. Seal says you spoke more naturally this time. Miss Hunter's enthusiasm lit a fire in his heart.
Don't you mean you? That sounds dangerous. Seals shouldn't play with fire. Seals shouldn't play with fire. But a small flame might help Dr. Zane warm up. He's always so cold when teaching, which he is.
We finished our lessons. Now, I just need to see you shine at the ceremony.
Of course. Don't you know who I am? Don't you have to work that day? Are you taking time off to accompany me?
Would you like me to watch the television broadcast multiple times instead?
Not really, but my heart is overflowing with joy and all kinds of carnal thoughts running through my head. Did I say that out loud? I did. I said that out loud. You better prepare yourself. If I win, the cameras might catch me running into your arms.
We should practice that now, just to be safe.
Yeah, I'm down with that. Before I can react, he pulls me into his warm embrace. You seem to be experienced in this. Do you really need to practice? Do you really need to practice, Dr. Zane? Oh my God, his eyes are gorgeous. I'm a sucker for green eyes. Some people love blue eyes, not me. I'm a sucker for green eyes. I don't know what it is.
I'm a firm believer in revisiting the familiar to discover something new.
Retro Nerd Girl said Zane's trying to smooth talk. Yes, and his voice has changed too. I noticed that. On the day of the ceremony, Zane and I catch an early morning flight from Lincoln to Dawn Light City. The award ceremony is scheduled to take place in the afternoon. We go to the hotel first to drop off our luggage and make our final preparations. Okay, I'm sorry. I like this. I like this overcoat. It looks like a PI. It totally does. There's always a line outside the restaurant across from the hotel. The food must be amazing.
A few days ago, you were nervous about the ceremony, but now that it's almost time, all you can think about is food. Hunters truly have a remarkable mental fortitude.
I mean, I get it. When you practice something so much, it's like, whatever. After changing into my hunter uniform, I spin the Zane. He nods approvingly and pushes me to the entryway so I can change my shoes. Dawn Light City is famous for its food. Since we rarely get the chance to visit, I can't wait. I can't pass up this opportunity. I hope this outfit is available in the shop, because this outfit is doing it for me. Really is doing it for me. Probably because I look at this and I think that Zane has a shotgun. The coat.
Fortunately, that falls within my area of expertise.
Okay. Isn't gastroenterology related to food, though? Since when were you an expert in that?
I can find delicious food wherever I go. And you verified it yourself. That's expertise, no?
I guess. Then I'll stick with you after the ceremony. We have to try the most authentic Dawn Light cuisine before heading back.
Now I'm even more certain you brought me here for that reason alone.
Yeah, I like to eat, shoot. CJ said, is that a shotgun in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me? Zane offers his arm for me to hold on to. Suddenly, unease surges and envelops my entire being. Shoot, is there wander nearby? Because of the ether core that's like embedded in main character. My heart, I can sense when wanderers are around. Metaflux fluctuations. Okay, yeah, I
What's
got to
the
go
matter?
fight some things. Local hunters won't make it in time. I'm heading down there. Stay safe. I reach for my hunter firearm, but Zane has already opened the door. See, he knows what's up. He's very useful.
They might need a doctor.
True. Or I might need one if this doesn't go well. In the chaotic hotel lobby, Zane and I push past the fleeing crowd heading towards the entrance. I spot a young boy sitting on the floor. He's about to be trampled on by the panicking crowd. Without any hesitation, I scoop him up in my arms. Kind of like that scene in The Walking Dead where Daryl Dixon is fighting off the walkers and he sees this kid that's about to be bit and he like swoops him up in one arm and starts shooting other walkers with the other one. That was a hot scene. Anyway, sorry, I don't know why I thought about that. Over here, the doctor will take care of you. Meanwhile, Zane helps up a middle-aged man who was knocked down. He guides him to safety. Because I was not going to have time to go back and do that.
While I examine your injuries.
Because people in large groups are spooked. They're like a herd of cattle. They're just a stampede. I don't know if you've ever seen like videos of like soccer matches and stuff like that. Okay, football matches and stuff like other things like that. Was just like crowds of stampedes trying to get out the stadium. Not good. As he turns to tend to the panicked victims, I grip my weapon and run toward the entrance. Yeah, it is a nice jacket, RJ McReady. I'm liking that.
Try to avoid putting any weight on it. You're most likely dizzy from the impact. Stay lying down for now. The ambulance will be here soon.
Wander charges at me with increased ferocity, but Zane's voice unexpectedly allows me to stay calm. Oh, well, I know why it does. I'm shooting off a lot of bullets, that's for sure. After the loud gunfire ends, the Wanderer dissolves into particles and vanishes. I get to get his protocore. So the protocore is an energy source that's left behind whenever a Wanderer is beaten and the protofield collapses. As I check my surroundings, I see several ambulances parked at the hotel entrance.
Be careful. He might have a fractured leg. Try not to move him too much.
Zane looks like the hostage negotiator, doesn't he?
Yes, I stopped the bleeding. The wound is deep, but he's stable for now.
Is everything under control?
Yes. And you?
I'm good. Dawnlight hunters are handling the cleanup. Let me help you here. Zane raises his wrist and glances at his watch. Yeah, I guess we kind of missed that ceremony, didn't we? I turn my head to look at the hotel lobby's clock. There are only 10 minutes left until the ceremony begins. The metaflux fluctuations haven't fully subsided yet. I can't leave because another wanderer might pop out nowhere. His gaze lingers on my face for a moment before he firmly takes my hand.
Follow me.
Okay. He leads me to where the injured are. We and the paramedics help the remaining people into the ambulances.
Hello, I'm a hunter from Dawnlight City's Alpha team. Thank you for your timely assistance. We'll take it from here.
After the cleanup, I hand over the protocol and brief them on the situation. Because, like I said,
Ladies
each.
and gentlemen, welcome to Rising Deep Space Hunter Awards ceremony. We're broadcasting
Well, I was
to
going to
you
say something,
live
but
from
I'll
Dawnlight
wait.
City.
I wonder which rookie will win this year. We have work to do now.
Me!
Goodbye.
After the Dawnlight Hunters leave, I head towards the ambulances while reporting the situation to the association. You know what? It's interesting. I don't know how many of you are watching the anime Solo Leveling, which is really freaking good. They have a Hunters Association too, so kind of makes me wonder, is that a general term that's used, or well, it just sounds very coincidental. I'm like, oh, it was Hunters Association in Love and Deep Space. How did it go? Are there still injured people here? As the last ambulance drives away with its siren blaring, Zane stands by the roadside. He's in the middle of a phone call.
Give me a moment, please. She's here. I'll let her talk.
All right. Zane hands me the phone. Oh, okay. Who am I talking to?
It's for you.
Who is it?
Hello, Miss Hunter. I'm part of the staff in charge of the Rising Deep Space Hunter Award ceremony. Your emergency contact informed us about your current situation.
So I have Zane listed as an emergency contact. Well, yeah, actually, I kind of like have to. Since there's ether core fragments in my heart and he's a cardiac surgeon, and yeah. And plus, we've been friends since we were kids.
We're about to announce the winner, and it's you. Is it possible for us to call you for the ceremony?
Long as you don't FaceTime me, because I don't know what my makeup looks like right now. I look at Zane and a hint of warmth appears in his usually serene gaze. He nods to encourage me. Yes, we can do that.
Thank you. Could you pass the phone back to your emergency contact, please?
Here's the phone, Mr. Emergency Contact. As I move to return the phone to Zane, he drapes his coat over my shoulders. That's a chivalrous. Why do I need the jacket?
The camera.
What camera? My camera? Oh, looking down, I finally noticed a tear in my clothes on the side of my waist from the battle. The white fabric is stained with the blood from the people I helped treat. So what? Let them see the good, the bad, and the ugly, you know? I thought it was just going to be a phone call. Why didn't... I'm not surprised. Zane takes the phone with one hand while gently smoothing my disheveled hair with the other. I mean, what my makeup look like? Shoot.
This will be my first day on the job as a phone cameraman, and it's for an important occasion.
A chief surgeon's hands are always steady.
I'll take your word for it. All right, this rookie photographer is ready.
The host's voice resounds from the large screen on the building across from us. Oh no, we got one of those big huge ass jumbotrons.
Just received an important update.
Zane takes a few steps back and raises his phone so that I'm in the shot. I'm sorry, knowing me, I would have asked for a mirror first. I know, I'm so high maintenance.
A wanderer had just attacked one of our city's hotels, and the recipient of this year's Rising Deep Space Hunter Award was at the scene.
Yes, I
Because
was.
of her involvement in combat and rescue missions, she cannot arrive at the venue. However, we made an arrangement so that she can join us through a live video feed.
My face quickly appears on the large screen. The aftermath of the battle at the hotel entrance is visible behind me. So is there like fire and stuff? Explosions and
Hello,
all of
Miss
that.
Hunter. It's an honor to meet you, even under these circumstances.
Well, it's all right. I take a deep breath and make eye contact with the phone camera. Hello. I'll admit I didn't expect to debut on TV like this.
You're the most outstanding newcomer of the past year. We'd like to congratulate you for receiving this year's Rising Deep Space Hunter Award. How are you feeling right now? Would you like to share your thoughts with us?
I look at Zane standing behind the phone. He gives me a slight nod and an encouraging smile. I'm also high on adrenaline too, so who knows what's going to come out of my mouth right now. In that gentle gaze, I see a world keeping me safe and sound. Hello, everyone. I'm Reina Creole, and I'm honored I received this recognition. Ever since I became a deep space hunter, I realized that this profession is more than just a job to me. It has become an integral part of my life, and I get to carry a lot of guns. Because of the unexpected circumstances, I find myself speaking more from the heart instead of following the speech I prepared. I believe that no matter what challenges await, my dedication to being a deep space hunter will give me the courage to face anything. Looking at Zane, I find myself adding one more sentence. It's because I have someone who exemplifies these qualities. Although we work in different fields, watching his dedication has helped me find my own path forward. Thank you. Oh, that was sweet coming from me. The video call ends and the large screen switches back to the ceremony venue. A pair of hands applaud me to break the silence. He approaches me while our shadows stretch and merge under the setting sun. I should give our rookie cameraman a round of applause. The camera didn't shake. You could do this as a side gig.
A side gig with one client doesn't sound promising from a financial standpoint.
That's Zane, daggone it. Sometimes he doesn't get sarcasm, and then sometimes I think he does, but acts like he doesn't. Kind of like when I ask questions of people, sometimes not because I already know the answer, but I just want to see what they do, which is why it's not fair when I play stupid. How many more clients were you hoping to get?
I prefer quality over quantity. When you win more awards in the future, my job security will be guaranteed.
He opens his arms. I like how he's thinking.
Then, you won an award. Won't you come a little closer so we can celebrate?
I thought you'd never ask.
A promise is a promise.
Did we pinky promise that though? With a smile, I take a step and fall into his warm embrace.
Congratulations on winning an award, Miss Hunter.
Yeah, I heard how your voice dropped too. Don't think I didn't notice that. Know what you're thinking. Thank you for being here with me. As the sun slowly sinks below the horizon, the city lights begin to flicker one by one.
They say every cloud has a silver lining. I suppose there's some truth to that.
I'm trying to not let the science nerd in me come out. Because actually, yeah, it is kind of true. Still holding me in his arms, he turns us around. As the evening lights turn on across the street, the usually packed restaurant is empty. Many of the people have left because of the earlier commotion.
Now that the ceremony is over, it's time to put my expertise to good use.
We gonna go eat? Dylan said whisper core boyfriend simulator. I will admit I get a big kick out of saying things that I would say normally on a date. It's just so amusing to me. After a day of chaos and joy, we set off early the next morning to return to Lincoln.
Here are your lattes, miss. This one has extra sugar.
That must be Zane's because he loves sugar. He loves sweet things. Thanks. Zane, do you still want to... Where this boy at? Where did he go? He was just here. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? I look around and quickly spot his familiar figure. He's at the entrance of the airport bookstore around the corner. I love bookstores, so this is hot to me. What caught his attention? Yo! Taking a sip of my latte, I walk toward him with our drinks in hand. But as soon as I see the magazine he's holding, I almost choke. This is a nice coat. I'm digging the design here. This is really nice. Cough, cough. What's that? He takes his latte with one hand and pats my back with the other.
Don't you know what you look like?
I meant to say, why is my picture on the magazine cover? And I kind of get it. It still trips me out to see my own, like if I see my own picture. There's some people who are like, oh, it's me. Me, I'm just like, I don't know. Why am I on there? My face is on the cover of Dawn Light Weekly. It's from yesterday's award ceremony. An eye-catching headline next to it says, Rising Star on the Front Lines, the first deep space hunter to receive an award while fighting. That's worthy of a headline, I would say.
The efficiency of this city's local media outlets is impressive.
Say the least.
Hello. I'd like 10 copies of Dawnlight Weekly, please.
See, that's boyfriend material right there. He's so proud of me. He's buying all the copies out.
This magazine isn't easy to find in Lincoln.
Really? With your glasses, you technically only have 2 pairs of eyes. So why 10 copies?
Who says they're just for me? Grayson, Yvonne, Dr. Riley, Dr. Noah, and everyone else in the division wants to read it.
True. Okay. I keep forgetting all those people.
Oh, and my parents.
Dr. Noah's like my doctor before
that
him.
Won't be enough.
Oh, and send it to your
should keep
parents?
a few at home. Excuse me.
I'm
I'll
kind
take
of
another 10
nervous about
copies.
that.
I'm sorry, sir, but this is all we have in the store.
Because
You
I
can scan
don't
the
know
QR
if he's,
code for our
at least in
online
the
store.
story, I don't know if he's
We
told
offer free shipping for
his
orders
parents
of 4
about
or
our
more copies.
status.
You have ordered the following online. Dawn Light Weekly, 10 copies.
Exactly 10 copies.
Thank you for your purchase. We'll ship your order tomorrow.
After completing his purchase, Zane walks beside me with a freshly printed stack of magazines in his arms.
I'll read these while we wait for our flight. It'll be fun to savor every word.
Don't you think this is a bit much? Dylan says, I can totally relate to that. I myself am mixed with that. Some days it's like, I'm like, oh, hey, it's me. And other days I'm like, no, don't look, I'm hideous. Yeah, that's like how I am. I mean, for real, I'll like be out at the parks when it's hot weather and I'm like, oh, stream's over. And then like I look in the mirror, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's like my makeup's trying to slide off. I look horrible. Retro Nerd Girl says, oh, that means he's planning to pop the big question one day. Long as he doesn't half step about that.
Some of my medical students buy multiple copies of the same
Yeah, I'm looking
merchandise.
forward to hitting 100.
I didn't understand it before, but now I do. It's hard to resist.
Really?
Besides, an up-and-coming photographer technically took this cover photo.
That is true. You did take the picture. He holds up the cover for me, and I can see the mirth in his eyes. Yeah, he's playing to something.
Sentimental value and logic make it worth collecting.
Okay.
Safely arrived at Lincoln Airport. Please gather your personal belongings and exit the
So after we land, we collect our suitcases from the baggage carousel and head to the exit.
There she is, over here.
Tara, how you doing, girl? Tara, what are you doing here?
I'm here to welcome back Unicorn's rising deep space hunter, of course.
I think this is the first time I've seen Tara actually animated instead of just being like a talking head. So it's pretty cool. Not you too. Everybody heard. Of course,
Did you
everybody
know
heard.
it's been 3 years since a hunter from Lincoln City won the Rising Deep Space Hunter Award? The whole
No.
building was buzzing with excitement yesterday. I'm here on an urgent mission from the PR department.
I'm a little scared. Tara steps aside as an energetic young woman approaches with a bright smile. All right,
Hello,
what's going
Miss
on?
Hunter. I'm Lena, a reporter from Panorama. Congratulations on receiving the Rising Deep Space Hunter Award.
Oh, okay, thank you.
After seeing the ceremony yesterday, I immediately contacted the Hunters Association about doing an interview with you as soon as possible.
Okay, that was fast. Dylan says Tara's dressed in springtime for the police academy attire. Kind
We've
of
already
cute.
secured a shooting location, so we'll start this afternoon.
I don't get a break. I can't even go get a shower, get another latte. 2 women escort me out, one on each side. Zane follows us with the luggage. And a hint of amusement appears on his lips.
The PR department says this is a perfect opportunity to get more people to sign up as hunters. They're giving us their full support.
Ulterior motive. We're not going to the unicorns building? I think that picture, me in my natural habitat.
Everyone knows what a hunter looks like when working. And with yesterday's award ceremony, that responsible side of you has been thoroughly showcased.
Okay, so
That's why we'd like to capture a different side, the one existing outside of your work as a hunter.
which is, as soon as the award ceremony is mentioned, I turn around and glance at Zane.
Dr. Zane?
Child, everybody know.
Hello, Ms. Lena.
I think Lena's the nurse. Lena's gaze flits between me and Zane, and understanding appears in her eyes. Like y'all don't already
Zane was
know.
on our magazine cover when he won the Lindy Award.
Oh.
What a wonderful coincidence.
That's in the
So,
past. She has the spotlight now.
I like that he's not threatened by what I do. No, seriously, it's nice when people aren't threatened by what someone else does, that they can actually share the spotlight, because beware of someone who always wants to have the spotlight on them in a relationship. That's a flaming red flag. Oh, I'll talk about that story a little later, but let's just say, the evening ended, I think, with me taking a cab home and saying, "Do not call me ever again. Lose my number." Anyway,
Of course, don't worry. We have no interest in prying into people's private lives.
Zane will
If you
check
don't
you
have
on
any
that.
other plans today, we can go to our office. My car is parked over there.
They're pulling out all the stops.
I know the address. I'll take her there. We have luggage, so my car will be more convenient for her.
All right, we'll see you there.
Okay, I want to know what kind of
I'm
shoot
also
this
done,
is.
so I'll be heading back. Oh, Dr. Zane, can I buy a copy of your Dawnlight Weekly?
Keep it. I have 19 more.
Thanks! I can't wait to read it when I get back.
Bye, Tara. Remember, Tara was also the one getting nosy in the date that I had with Silas about the mansion. She's like, somebody just bought this mansion. I'm like, I bet you it's Silas. Yeah, it was Silas. This is pretty long for a 5-star card. I'm actually liking this. The magazine's off. That stuff going so fast. That got it. As soon as Zane's car pulls up at the magazine's office, I'm whisked away to a dressing room and immediately surrounded by a professional team of stylists and makeup artists. Oh, am I doing a photo shoot? Am I doing a glam, like Vogue magazine type of photo shoot? Yes, I like stuff like that. Okay. What are you
We
gonna dress
want
me
to
in?
incorporate a seasonal theme into the photo shoot. The styling and makeup will have an ethereal, soft aesthetic.
I hope you got somebody who knows how to do makeup, because back in the day when I thought I wanted to be a model, the makeup artist had no idea. No idea how to put my makeup together at all. And that was the worst. But when I went to have a photo shoot and another photographer, that makeup artist knew what she was doing, and she actually used one of the Guerlain bronzers to actually as foundation on my face, because none of the colors that she had for regular liquid makeup matched me. So I had to give her props, and I've been a fan of House of Guerlain to this day. It must be the color that they have in the bronzer. It matches my skin tone perfectly. It can double, as foundation. It's expensive as I don't know what, but it's another reason why I love the House of Guerlain. Am I really doing the interview dressed like this? Wait, no. Let's see the outfit.
Our magazine focuses more on fashion and style. It's not exactly the same as a typical interview you'd see on the news. Don't worry, Miss Hunter. We'll show a different side of you in these photos. Just ask Dr. Zane. He experienced this before.
Oh, I'm curious. What was his experience? I can totally see him doing the male model thing, honestly. In the mirror, I see my face with makeup and Zane leaning against the wall. Thinking all kinds of insidious things, aren't you? His gaze meets mine in the mirror.
I believe you have more experience than me when it comes to photo shoots.
Do I?
All I remember is being made to try on several flamboyant outfits.
Dr. Zane, that's just how fashion works. Besides, the issue with you on the cover sold really well.
And that is when I realized um the whole lace choker was not his idea. So I felt way better because I'm just like, I cannot see Zane purposely pulling that outfit out of the closet to wear. So I like that explanation. The fact that he said flamboyant. I love this guy. He knows how to play it straight and just be funny, and sometimes just be funny with not even trying to too flamboyant. That sounds coded, but we get it. Besides, the cover issue with you on the cover sold really well. Of course it would, because he's hot. So of course it would. Of course it would sell. I want to see that magazine with Zane. Yes, I do. I wonder if he's got the blue steel look going on. Let's see. My gaze involuntarily drifts to a nearby clothing rack. Several stylish men's outfits hang alongside the women's clothes I tried on earlier. Is that issue still available? I didn't know Dr. Zane back then, so I missed out. Well, correction. We had just reconnected, so it was still kind of in that phase of, she like me, do I like her? Do I want to deal with it? No, she's too crazy. I love her crazy. That kind of thing. So, yeah.
Why don't we have Dr. Zane wear this? It's from the same designer who made your dress.
Really? I take it he knows what that looks like. I'm so glad I pulled this card. Because Zane is the least flamboyant when it comes to the clothes that he wears, of course, because he's a doctor, so he's got like a lot of the traditional suits, triple breast suits, regular, usually light color shirts. He's got one that's like a dark green shirt that I like, but he's very conservative, like with his dress. Not really doing open collars like Silas. Lena promptly asked the stylist to grab one of the men's outfits. With a knowing smile, she winks. Oh no, what they gonna do to my boy?
Thank you for giving us this exclusive interview as an up-and-coming hunter. Please accept these outfits as our gift.
Ooh, free clothes. I love free clothes.
We'll make the final
especially free designer
now.
clothes.
Once you've changed, you can come downstairs.
Lena whisks everyone out in a flurry, which leaves Zane and I as the only ones in the dressing room. Fancy that. Don't get any ideas. This does not work for it. I can't. Zane emerges from the changing room with a resigned look on his face.
Truly, the journalists will do anything to get closer to their interviewees.
This poor guy. You look different in this. Why does he look? He kind of reminds me of Verge in Beverly Hills Cop. Outfit on. He killed me down. I'm playing an Otome game. This is too funny. Look at that pirate. Now, see, if he had a shirt, like the shirts, the open ruffled shirts that Prince used to wear on stage, I could rock. Zane could rock with that, but not, not this lace Cobra. I can't. And you know what? I got crap from some of y'all in Love and Deep Space on Twitter or X because I said I was not feeling this like lace choker thing. No, I said it's too effeminate. Some of y'all were clutching pearls and I love the choker. Okay, that's good if you like it, but I don't find lace chokers to be very masculine. So that's just me. Sorry, not sorry.
You don't like it?
No, I freaking don't. I'm not gonna lie. I would be like, no, I don't like this shirt. I would purposely get up, go through all the men's clothing that they had there, and look for something better for him to wear. Because there's no freaking way. I can't take him seriously. I refuse to utter this line. Now, see, this is the difference between me and the people who write for the main character in this dating sim. No, if I said this line, that would mean I really don't like you. I would not say this. Mm-mm. If I love you, I am not going to let you go out looking like that and embarrassing yourself. No. No. Do not wear this shirt ever again. I can't help but circle around Zane and to get a better look. Then I grab both his hands and examine the outfit from every angle. I would be trashing this outfit like Tom Ford. No, not Tom Ford. Michael Kors did in Project One Way. He was notorious for throwing shade on designs. There's just, well, I'll get a better look at Big Daddy, but not the outfit he's got on. Like, no, we got to change that. Usually I don't get to see you with this style. I'm not saying that line either because no, it doesn't. It doesn't. It makes him look like a gigolo. Sorry. No. I'm getting Deuce Bigelow, male gigolo vibes from his outfit. Am I wrong though? No. If I had my druthers, you would have on a collarless shirt, aka the way like Jason Statham likes to wear dress shirts in movies. Just saying. Not just here.
There's a simple method you can use to see me dressed like this more often.
Whatever that simple method is, I will not be doing it. The only way I'd let you walk out of the house looking like this is if I was really mad at you. There's no friggin' way.
If you wear these sorts of outfits more frequently, I'll simply follow suit.
Hot take. I do not like matching outfits on couples. I do not like matching outfits. I mean, color scheme, yes. But I hate couples outfits. I do. They just, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if it's, I guess for some people, it's like, hey, we're officially together because we dress alike. Nah, I don't. I don't like couples outfits. No, I don't. Go look up some of those 70s Sears catalogs where they have the matching outfits. It's so wrong. Really, won't that be too eye-catching for you?
If I did it by myself, yes. But when two people wear matching clothes, those can be considered couple outfits.
We're not doing that. We're not doing that, Big Daddy. CJ says, and now I'm just a gigolo, and everywhere I go. Oh, God, that song. David Lee Roth did he didn't do the original one. He did, I would have called the remake of it. So who sang it? I'm just a gigolo. It wasn't Frank Sinatra, was it? I'm gonna look this up. Recorded by Louis Prima in 1956, where it was paired with another old standard, I Ain't Got Nobody. And then David Lee Roth did it. That video was perfect. CJ says, you know what type of couples wear matching outfits? Furries. You know what? I hadn't been in close proximity to any furries until I went to the holiday Matsuri in December, the big anime convention here in Orlando. I mean, we talking straight on furries. Like, okay. It was strange. I mean, imagine I'm walking around. I've got, my Demon Slayer sword. I'm walking around as Mitsuri check, talking to my other fellow anime fans. And then you see a bunch of furries walking around. I'm like, oh, okay. CJ says, I used to hang around in raids. I see some strange ish. Yeah, I hadn't seen furries before until I went to an anime convention. I've never seen furries at a sci-fi convention, but I have seen them at anime conventions. I don't know. Your girl was just like, y'all seeing what I'm seeing? Because if not, maybe I didn't take my medication that day. I don't know.
Is that not a correct assessment?
Oh, that's a beautiful building. The interview takes place in a vintage villa. Blossoming flowers cover every corner and breathe life into this spring-like atmosphere. After answering the questions about the work of a deep space hunter, the interview becomes more casual.
Flowers are blooming in Lincoln now. Have you already done some flower viewing, Miss Hunter?
Maybe. I've been busy with missions lately, so I haven't had a chance. But the flowers here at the villa are beautiful. Is this place a memorial hall?
During the Chrono Rift catastrophe, this place served as a temporary medical shelter. Many injured individuals who were rescued by hunters recovered here.
The architecture reminds me of a French chateau. I pause for a moment. My gaze lands on Zane, who is standing behind the reporter. Trying not to act pissed off. He's in the shirt. It wasn't just hunters who saved them. Doctors were just as essential.
Indeed. While these professions are different in nature, they're equally important.
Of course.
When they
Yeah, Zane, I see you looking.
Interview this year's recipient of the Rising Deep Space Hunter Award here, the staff closed the place for the day and gave us full access to the venue.
Oh, that's nice of them. Once the interview is done, I should have time to walk around. Of course. Gotta check out the place. That is pretty.
Our interview. Thank you for your time, Miss Hunter. We need to write the article and edit the photos, so I'll get going now.
Okay. All right. We shall see you Lena quickly departs with the team. Only Zane and I remain in the villa's courtyard. I turn around to see Zane with his phone out. It's facing me. Looks like our rookie photographer got inspired after watching from the sidelines for an entire day.
I picked up some professional photography techniques while watching. I wanted to practice them since they're still fresh in my mind.
Sorry, it's painful looking at it.
Already on the cover of Dawn Light Weekly. You can trust my skills.
I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry. You know what? I must be the only Zane girl who is actively clowning this show. So many people I see, they're like, oh, I love him in that shirt. It looks so great. It suits him. And I'm just like, there's no way in heck I'm going to let you be seen around me wearing that shirt. You just got lucky with your model.
Then I'll need my model's full cooperation to step up my skills.
Okay.
I see her. That's definitely her.
Ooh, what?
Miss.
When I grow up, I want to see the world, have a nice car, want to have groupies. Pussycat Doll song, one of my favorites.
Hi, we're Hunter trainees. Congratulations on winning the Rising Deep Space Hunter Award.
Oh, trainees, fresh meat for the grinder. Okay, well, thank you. How did you find this place?
Your fame is at our school now. Everyone at the Hunters Association is talking about your interview.
Oh.
Can we take a photo with you? Your appearance on the live video feed was inspiring.
As the group gathers around me, Zane gives me a nod and prepares to step aside. Once again, he's secure enough in our relationship to not freaking get offended because some folks want to spend some time with me. Just saying. Don't hang around jealous men. That's not good.
Excuse me, sir. Would you mind taking our photo?
All right.
Yeah. I think he wants to spend some time alone with me, not having other people take my picture. Zane takes the camera and steps back.
Please look at the camera, everyone. 3, 2, 1.
Can I stand next to you, miss? I want to stand next to you too. Is this what you wore for the interview? You look good in it. Which magazine will it be in? When it comes out, I'm getting 2 copies. I'll keep one and read the other.
You know what this reminds me of? When I went to MegaCon and I've met people who watch my channel and they want to take pictures with me. I love that they want to do it, but it still feels so weird that people want to take pictures with me. Because the only other time I had it happen was when I went to, what happened when I go to other conventions, but especially Dragon Con, because I think I was dressed as Sailor Moon. And I kept getting stopped to get pictures. People were, can I take pictures of you? Can I take pictures of you? It's like, I don't mind people asking, but it just feels weird that people wouldn't do that. But no worries. No worries. It's just interesting.
Oh, it's Panorama.
Really? Why are these shutter sounds getting more chaotic? They sound like paparazzi now. Zane quickly walks over and returns the camera to the boy. Okay, no taking pictures of my girl. Y'all got to leave. You don't have to go home, but you got to get out of here.
But I wasn't looking at the camera.
Too bad.
took several. You can pick from those.
He reaches out and guides me away.
It's about to rain. We'll be going now.
We'll be going. Okay. All right. As if on cue, the clouds cover the sun. The distant rumble of thunder fills the air. He takes my hand and strides into the courtyard. Oh, that's a beautiful picture. We make our way through the courtyard to the garden behind the villa, and our surroundings become quiet. Oh, sorry, I forgot to scroll down.
No one should be able to find us here.
Yeah, because you want me all to yourself. That's why. It's all right. You can also be impatient, Dr. Zay. Usually, patience is not a personality trait of his.
As you think.
But you managed to maintain your composure when there were other people. Refreshing floral fragrance fills the air as a magnificent wall of flowers comes into view. The blossoms cascade in layers as far as the eye can see. You know what? It's kind of like that at Epic Universe. It is crazy how many flowers that they have planted there, and especially in Celestial Park. It truly looks like a Victorian pleasure garden, just with all the flowers. And they spent an obscene amount of money with putting flowers in Epic Universe, and I love it. It looks amazing. Anyways, I pick up a fallen flower and fiddle with it. With a playful smile, I look at him. Whether I'm away on a 2-week business trip or at the front lines, your composure is always perfect in front of others.
It's different this time.
Really? Tell me more. How so? They're all strangers with no ill intent. I'm playing stupid. Thunder rumbles once more as it starts drizzling. Raindrops filter through the leaves. It's actually raining. He takes one of the umbrellas left by the flower wall for visitors and pulls me close. We're both under it now. Yeah, because I don't want the hair getting wet. Just, Oh, so here's the animated part. I see hydrangeas. I love hydrangeas. Wait a minute, is that the dress they put on me? I love hydrangeas. They are beautiful, big, huge, beautiful
I
flowers.
could smell the flowers while we were running. Now their scent is stronger with the rain.
Here you go. I wipe your face.
The handkerchief smells like the flowers too.
Since when were you so keen on floral fragrances? Okay, so I gotta take out my phone. This is actually a cool feature of this card, this interactivity. I don't always see this side as
I could.
Take my bird. That cool went right out the window, didn't it? Don't move, you'll scare it away. Yes, I do. Because it's pink and it's cute. So literally you can drag, zoom. This is a very cool feature of this card. It's nice. He's like
What
Snow
did you
White.
say? It's rare to see this side of Zane.
Yeah, because usually you're really, really uptight. You've changed ever since you came back from Dawnlight City.
It's not me. You're the variable here.
I hope the bird doesn't poop
My
on
changes involve you.
I guess that's a good thing.
My answer wasn't obvious enough.
This is very cool. I'm scared of bird.
Animals don't really like to share. We're no different. I want the eyes I love to see only me.
Hey now.
Yes, very greedy. I only just discovered this side of myself too.
Oh, look at the pretty flower petals. Wait a minute. This is the dress they put me in? Y'all got zero fashion sense. But I'm going to take a picture of this anyway. I would not wear that dress. I'm sorry. What would you do if...
Fine.
Oh, that was too freaking fast.
This flower you're enamored with. It doesn't end with this flower. I want to be infused with your floral scent. To possess the same fragrance as you. Or perhaps... I want to let it take me.
Again, this is some Young and the Restless-ish right here.
And now... our bodies have the same scent.
This is cute. I do like the shoes, though. I'm not gonna lie. The shoes are cute. But the rest of that dress gotta go. The sudden rainfall quickly ceases, and Zane holds me close as we sit on the pavilion railing. His passionate kiss sets my body aflame. I guess I'm being nice here. My thoughts are no different from a hazy dream. Zane. Catching my breath, I lean against his chest as it rises and falls. His scent and a floral fragrance mix. I feel dizzy. That's a histamine. He lowers his head and his lips brush against my hair.
I didn't mean to keep you all to myself.
Yes, you did. Don't tell that lie. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Because I bet you do thought as soon as we landed at the airport, we were going straight from the airport to his house. And if it wasn't for Tara, that's probably it would have ended up. I'm just saying. I'm the worst. What? Branches with flowers hang down outside the pavilion. As his fingers play with the flowers, the petals touch my skin with the slightest touches.
Whether it's winning awards and gaining recognition, appearing on magazine covers, or becoming a role model for the next generation.
Do you notice his voice?
No one could be happier or prouder than me.
Oh,
But sometimes
thank you, Daddy.
I find myself torn between wanting everyone to see my treasure and wishing fewer people would look your way.
Yet another dating story from Reina. You know, this one dude like broke up with me because he said you attract too much attention. I'm like, what are you talking about? It's like you turn too many heads. I'm like, well, if I'm with you, what's the problem? But then again, that was a problem with him, not a problem with me. But at the time, it was just like, how's that my fault? I mean, why are you certain about it? Anyway, it is what it was. Hey, Braylon, good seeing you. Says, hey, good people. At least he doesn't have Caleb's dangerous jealous streak.
I've never felt this way before.
I raise my head and look into his eyes. Those beautiful, beautiful green eyes. I love him. And love the fact that he's like, what, 6'1"? I like tall men. Sorry. All the men in my family are tall. I know I'm more familiar with this feeling than you are.
Why?
Well, when I first met you, everyone already had their eye on you. Yep, Braylon, that's exactly it. When everyone sees you as their treasure, was it possible for me to keep my possessiveness in check? Yeah, because see, that's the other thing. Especially if it's like men who are really attractive or men who have a very, very attractive personality that people they just like flock to them and just kind of like, can I get you to myself for a little bit? So I get that.
Then don't hold back.
I need to take a picture of that. Thank you very much. It's a mustache. Okay. Big Daddy has spoken. My reflection occupies his clear gaze.
This treasure wants to be the only one in your eyes.
So if you like it, then you should put a ring on it. Okay. Just saying. See, you already know the answer. He slowly tightens his embrace.
If we share the same answer, then this different side of Zane you've seen today might be more apparent in the future.
I certainly hope so. I want to see every side of Zane that reveals itself because of me. See, I told you I just had to figure out what his trigger was. First of all, Zane is wrapped tighter than an airport sandwich, right? Which usually means... Okay, I'm trying to be really ladylike when I say this. No, there really isn't any ladylike way to say this. Usually men who are as uptight as Zane is are complete freaks. Complete freaks in the bedroom. I'm just saying. Just saying. And that's all I'm going to say. I'm going to wind up finding out my hypothesis is correct. I have the feeling that that's going to be probably something that involves safe words too. I don't know. I'm just saying. And what I saw today, I really like it. His fingers, which have been touching flower petals, brush against my lips That lingering floral fragrance is so close.
I'll show you everything you like.
I need a drink. I hope you're up to that. Just saying, don't let your mouth write a check you can't cash.
And I won't hold back.
Again, dang, this feels like Young and the Restless. This is some stuff Victor Newman would say. Or maybe Jack. No, Victor. Victor would say something like this. I know, Retro Nerd Girl, that whisper. That's how you know it's about to go down. Like with Silas, his voice doesn't really change in intensity. He can whisper at certain points, but it's like he can't. His voice does not dramatically change like Zane's. So yes, I did go through it already because I wanted to make sure that it was YouTube safe. So I don't want my channel struck. But I'm glad I got this one. It's really cute. I like it. It's the what do they call it? Sundere, which is the strong silent type. That's the type, that I go for. So I'm enjoying all of this. Enjoying all of it. Let's see, 83 of you folks hanging out here between YouTube and X. Thank you so much for being here. Make sure you heart this stream. Make sure you thumbs up over on YouTube. And if you're watching this on the replay, #replay crew. Let me know what you think. Braylon says, now, have you thought about doing a Reina Creole erotica album for content? #I would be here for it. I don't like to use the Girl 6 voice unless I have to. Possibly. We'll see. I wouldn't say erotica. I'm not. It's a little too much. A little too much for me. But I'll keep it like the soap opera K-drama level. If I ever did something like that, it would be under a stage name, a different stage name for sure. All right. Okay, let's see. Let's do the Silas card, the Silas date, and then we'll wrap up with Xavier's for the spring. That was one I didn't expect to really get, but yeah, it was a bonus. Okay, let's go hijack a plane. All right, Freefall Gambit. So this was the 4-star card that you got during the 10 Days with You event. They did one for Xavier for his card, but honestly, his card wasn't really all that interesting. But it's Silas. So Silas, side piece Silas. Yes, he is my side piece. Gotta check this out. The proto core taken away by Shade Tide seems to be connected to Silas. Now, with these protocores, again, they're energy sources. Some of them are more coveted than others. And in the N109 zone, which I don't know what we're going to call that. It's definitely not the neutral zone, but it's kind of like Mos Eisley. Kind of like that, where they sell protocores in the black market because of their value. So, let me go on this date with my gangster boyfriend. beautiful shot, though.
We've located the abandoned vehicle. Now we're awaiting further orders.
Search it. Recently, Lincoln City has seen a sudden increase in smuggled protocols. It's suspicious. Suspicious what? I know who's doing it. And after conducting an investigation, we traced them to a gang called Shade Tide. Okay, not Silas's gang, but another one. With my team, we tracked down this batch of protocols and finally discovered Shade Tide's transport vehicle near factory.
The truck's empty. The Shade Tide members are unconscious, and the protocols are gone. Looks like someone robbed them.
Yeah, they got jacked.
No sign of a struggle. That means whoever took over the truck did it as soon as they appeared. But who could pull off something like this?
We know who could pull something off like that. I have to pretend I don't know, even though I know. I walk around the crime scene and spot a strange track in the clearing. Did you see any motorcycle tracks over there and run an analysis?
We did. They're definitely motorcycle tires from last year's Axis RT 018 model.
Ah, shoot. Someone whom I'm well acquainted with uses RT 0118 tires. Take the Shade Tide members back to Unicorn's HQ.
I hope you're having a pleasant night, sweetie. Tonight's moonlight is lovely.
Damn it, Silas. My nickname for him actually is Bastard, but you all know him as Silas. And yeah, Retro Nerd Girl. Yup, we know who it is. I look up at the sky, but before I can see the moon, a small red beam flashes. What are you doing? Guessing Silas's location, I turn and wave in that direction. I let the laser dot settle on my palm. I'm not. Someone is aiming his laser sight at me.
But I'm pretty sure you waved hello. Doesn't that mean you're in a good mood?
Depends what you're up to here. What if I'm signaling my team to catch you?
Would you really do that?
You know we would. You know we wouldn't do that. We think about it, but no, we ain't gonna do it. We ain't gonna do it. Honestly, if Silas wasn't this hot, we'd turn him in. Let's be honest.
I was nice enough to leave behind a clue related to the smuggled protocols.
The red dot moves down from my palm and traces the rough outline of a protocore on the ground. As soon as I saw those tire tracks, I knew it was you. You never talked about Shade Tide before. I guess they're not affiliated with you.
Having underlings who break deals so shamelessly would only ruin Anakinus' reputation. I destroyed the protocores, by the way. Don't waste your time chasing them.
Bastard. I feel like you didn't like their quality.
Of course. You know I have high standards.
True. But dang it, I needed those as evidence. Shoot. Before I can ask another question, the red beam flickers and disappears.
Your colleague will be here soon. Until we meet again, sweetie.
Dang it, Silas. The comms channel is silent. And sure enough, my colleagues arrived shortly after.
The Shade Tide members are in custody. Should we go after whoever robbed the protocols?
Not you. I'll go after him. They're more troublesome than Shade Tide. Return to the association building and wait for orders. I have a lead I want to follow. I'll head back later.
All right. Stay safe.
After seeing my colleague's card disappear, I switch off my communication device and location tracker. Then I think about my next course of action. Am I going to find Silas or am I not going to go find Silas? But is Silas really going back to Onakindness's base? It's practically on the other side of the world. Oh, there's Mephisto. I hear a crow in the distance. I raise my head and see Mephisto perched on a branch. He meets my gaze, lazily flapping his wings. He flies off without an exclamation. Can't stand that daggone bird. Great, you're leading me somewhere again. Mephisto brings me to a room on a nearby hotel's top floor. Then he finds a place to rest. We got here faster than Silas. I can tell Silas has been living in this place for a while. Almost everything I can see is familiar. That's the butterfly knife I gave him last week and the gems I picked out for him. Didn't he say this tableware was tasteless, but he's using it? You don't like my Target flatware? So Silas stayed here while keeping an eye on everything. No wonder he hasn't been at Onakindness's base recently. I turn my head to Mephisto. Where's that big butterfly bow tie I made for you? I'm sorry I tried to strangle you with it. He obviously isn't too fond of that gift. I pick up a gem, wave it, and then toss it to the side. Why, is he gonna go pick it up? Mephisto rushes over to retrieve it. Before he can return it to me, I throw another one. I'm so petty and I love it. After several rounds of fetch, I notice there aren't many gems left on the desk. Silas still hasn't returned. Hey, Mephi. Isn't it a little unreasonable for him to be out this late? Speak of the devil, and the devil appeared. As soon as the thought pops into my mind, turn off the lights and hide behind the door. Yet when the footsteps are 1 second away from my trap, they stop.
Not here, huh? I guess I'll walk around. Again.
I hear him move away, but the door suddenly swings open when I'm about to ambush him. He always gets to jump on me. Luckily, I always have a backup plan when I deal with Silas. I press my finger gun against his forehead.
Should I also say I'm not having a pleasant night?
Why does somebody steal your bike? Silas tilts his head, which makes my finger slide down the tip of his nose. Yeah, you're late. Even though it's an offhand complaint, Silas looks amused. Silas takes my hand and puts something in it. Before I can register what it is, he gently squeezes my finger gun.
I confess, I found a lead.
Okay.
I figured I'd help speed things up for the Hunters Association.
Silas doesn't do anything out of the goodness of his heart. Something's up. I love that outfit. I do. I'm not gonna lie, I love it. The room lights flicker on as he walks in. I see a protocore fragment in my hand. Hmm. Is this from the batch you took?
It broke off before I finished destroying them. It doesn't match the others from the shipment. I could have thrown it away with everything else, but I assumed you were interested in their goods.
You know me well. Oh, well, she can. Dylan Soup says the handsome antagonist. Yes. Holding the protocore fragment up to the light, I notice the odd cracks in it. This isn't a normal protocore. It has tiny cracks and a fibrous texture. Protocores like this can explode if damaged. I saw one at the association.
Are you always this observant?
Yes, sweetie, it's my job. Silas picks a bottle of wine from the wine cabinet, grabs 2 glasses, and carries them to the balcony. You gonna try to get me drunk? Really? He comfortably sits down near a small side table. With a million questions on my mind, I join him. Of course, I'm a professional hunter, so nothing gets overlooked. I lean in to study Silas, but he presses a cold glass against my cheek. He is so not
What
slick.
sort of conclusions did this professional hunter draw from observing me up close?
That I can say in mixed company? Or I can tell you're up to something.
Indeed. Why else would I have invited my professional hunter?
I have some ideas. We should stay on topic. Yes, because he does that. He freaking does that. He's trying to change the subject, start making me think of something else except for what I'm supposed to be doing. A wisp of black-red mist pulls an empty chair over to Silas's side. Looking at me, he raises an eyebrow. How hot is that? This is evil to put a chair
You've
next
been
to him for
working
me to
all
sit on.
night. Aren't you tired?
That's a trick question. Tell me your plans for Shade Tide. I won't sit down until you do.
Then I'll tell you later. I think you're enjoying the fact you get to be taller than me right now.
Freaking bastard.
Is that why you're in a good mood, sweetie?
So not funny. Everybody's taller than me. Is it that obvious?
Try glaring a little harder next time.
Being seen through makes things less fun. Yes. Yes, it does. So totally saw through it. Now I gotta sulk. I make a face and sit down beside him. I just want to know what you're really after. Considering Shade Tide's size, you could have easily dealt with them using any lackey. Yes, even Mephi. Why are you personally getting involved? So, why don't you send Luke and Kieran to go take care of this?
You're not wrong. Mephisto can give it a shot next time.
Mephisto glances at Silas before turning away.
They took my goods, but refused to honor our agreement. They even had the nerve to mess with the N109 zone. I can't let people think the rules I set in N109 are just for show. And everything that's mine will always be mine. I won't tolerate losing anything.
I'm sorry, what did you just say? I was too busy looking at you. Yeah, Retro Nerd Girl, they pissed Silas off. Yeah. So when they didn't keep up their end of the deal, you hijacked their protocols as a warning? As they say, an eye for an eye. He fiddles with my hair as he responds with a deliberate playfulness.
That's not how I operate, sweetie.
Okay.
It's a little too fair for my taste.
No wonder Shade Tide is staying under the radar lately. They don't want to keep messing around with you.
Really? But according to my intel, they're not giving up. They plan on transporting everything by air. And the explosive protocore you mentioned is probably in that batch. We can cause a little bit of chaos and hijack a plane. What do you say?
I've been on several dates before, but not one that involved hijacking a plane. And I'm so down for it. Let's go. He holds out his palm like he's expecting me to high five him. Y'all missed something in the translation. He would have held his hand up to like high five. I don't see Silas doing a high five, but anyway. With my hand, I make a scissors gesture and snip his palm. Are we playing rock, paper, scissors? Scissors beat paper. I win. But is hijacking a plane the only thing you'll do? And we know we know it isn't.
What do you mean?
We ended up blowing up someone's truck after we hijacked it. You even said it was a minor dispute too. That's funny. Oh my gosh. It's like, hey baby, let's go hijack a truck. Silas is so petty. He reminds me of Daemon Targaryen, actually. And it's not just with the hair either. To be Robin Hood for a bit, but you scared them so much that they returned everything to honor kindness. Why did you give that lady a box of small explosives anyway? Wait, what?
She's from the N109 zone. Don't underestimate her.
Okay. Well, I want to prevent your bounty from increasing. Let's forget about it this time. Silas barely reacts, but he quietly covers my hand with his.
All restricted items must be confiscated.
What's restricted? This isn't contraband. Why are you taking it away?
If I could, I'd confiscate your refusal too.
Silas absent-mindedly swirls his glass. The bubbles rise like his dangerous thoughts. If Shade Tide tries to do anything, the association will handle it. We'll move in and seize everything once their plane lands. You can stand by and watch. We'll avenge you more or less. Silas flicks my forehead. What is with the forehead flicking in this game? That get you hurt. Forehead flicking.
You're so noble. We're on a balcony under the night sky, sweetie. With such romantic scenery, we're obligated to say something more appropriate.
Appropriate, like what?
Save your formal talk for when you write your association report.
Oh, you don't want me talking shop. Okay. Heavy clouds blanket the sky and hide the moon. Silas, however, seems to be enjoying himself. He taps his fingers on the table to the beat of the music. Behind us, Mephisto ruins the mood with an ill-timed caw, of course. How is this romantic when we have a crow cawing in the background, Silas? Really?
Romance is something you choose to feel.
Damn, that was a smooth line. Romance is something you choose to feel. Okay. Okay, you're just going to have to make me feel it, I'm saying. Gently taps my head. Give it a try. I don't need some more wine for that.
Are you ready? Shade Tide is loading up the protocors so they can be transported.
Yeah, everything's going according to plan. My cover hasn't been blown, and I'm about to get on the plane with them. After returning to the Hunters Association, I turned in the explosive protocol fragment and explained Shade Tide's plan. Their flight route passes over the city. To prevent a midair explosion, the association decided to intervene. My colleagues will ambush them at the plane's destination. Meanwhile, I'll disguise myself as a member of Shade Tide and seal the explosive protocol.
Try not to fight them while the plane is in the air. Safety first.
Okay. Understood. The call ends and I switch the comms channel to contact Silas. Drop the hijacking idea. We already have a plan in place. If you show up, you'll only be walking into a trap.
I see a fierce kitten is flexing her claws. However, it's unusually quiet on your end. It doesn't sound like your colleagues are nearby.
Does he have to be this observant? Dang. Of course he does. My boss. We upgraded the security for our comms channels. That's all. Silas chuckles.
Good luck.
We'll be fine. The call ends. I destroy and throw away the communication device before stepping out from my hiding place behind a wall. Hopefully everything goes smoothly and Silas doesn't reveal any surprises. And good luck with that. Boyfriend loves surprises. When he's the one doing the surprising.
Hey, switch on.
Ooh, it's a nice plane. What is this, like a G6? Understood, sir. We're in a small private aircraft with a limited amount of seats. Shade Tide only sent 5 people. The rest of the plane is occupied by crates and filled with protocols. Before long, we're above the clouds at cruising altitude. Are you sure we shouldn't double check? The boss wants every protocol accounted for. Oh, I did not want to speed that up. There we go. I hit the wrong button. Fat finger. Okay, then. But if we lose a few, it's on your ass.
Fine. Check the back.
While everyone is busy playing cards, I move to the back of the plane and carefully take out my protocord detector. I pretend to count the protocors while secretly scanning the shipment. When I pass a certain crate, the detector's red light turns on. I open the crate, use the resonance e-ball to isolate the explosive protocord, then seal it. Nothing bad has happened yet. Now I need to wait until we land. Job well done. I just get to show. I hear 2 knocks from the cabin door. Everyone looks toward the sound.
I must be hearing things. Is someone knocking from outside the plane?
We're thousands of
Who
meters
is-
in the air. Who'd be knocking?
Suspicious, I focus and notice a faint beeping at the door. Okay, that's not good. I heard this before when Silas and I hijacked that truck. I realize what's outside the door and quickly take cover. Meanwhile, the Shade Tide members are slow on the uptake. Yeah, they wouldn't know. Wait, that isn't knocking. That's the countdown for a cabin door warps and bursts open because of the explosion. It triggers the emergency alarms that immediately blare throughout the cabin. Turbulence lasts for only a few seconds before the pressure control system stabilizes the cabin and temperature. Without the cabin door, the wind's howls grow louder and aircraft hovers above us. Dang, we getting jacked.
Did you really think we couldn't find you if we could cook the skies?
Damn it.
There's the
It's
twins.
Arcanus.
One of the younger Shade Tide members contacts the cockpit's intercom and yells at the pilot.
They're practically on top of us. Change course already. Do something.
Before he can continue, the plane jerks violently. A familiar figure leaps from the aircraft above. Amidst a swirl of violent black-red mist, they land in the doorway that was breached. Dang. Silas steps into the cabin and fixes his windswept hair. Of course, gotta fix the hair, right? Priorities. I knew things were going too smoothly. Dang it.
Believe this. It's Sai.
After his instinctive outburst, the grunt leader quickly shuts his mouth and gulps.
What do you want from us this time?
Silas surveys the cabin interior. He's clearly unimpressed.
There's nothing here that interests me.
Relieved, the man exhales until Silas takes a few steps.
But you're in my way. So get out.
Damn. The grunt leader who's in charge of the transport mission uneasily rubs his nose.
Get out? From the plane?
Did I stutter? Okay, you know what? That's a very interesting piece of colloquialism. I think I'm starting to put together a mental picture of exactly who this voice actor looks like the more I hear him talk. I hope he's never ID'd, but just my headcanon. Through the cabin windows, the city lights look like a warning rather than a pretty sight. Yeah, we going down. Though the grunts are terrified of Silas, they don't dare to readily follow his orders, even when they have parachutes.
Do you need me to escort you out personally?
No!
Under Silas's gaze, the grunt leader staggers to the door. The roaring wind distorts his face. He makes eye contact with Silas. Then, closing his eyes, the grunt leader tumbles out of the plane. He shrieks like a kite with a severed string and disappears into the darkness below. Dang, nobody hijacks a plane like Silas. Horrified by the sight, the others waste no time. They jump out of the plane one after another. The last Shade Tide member, seeing me just stand there, desperately cries.
Why are you still here? You want Nona Kindness to deal with you?
Well, from the corner, Silas reaches for me. He pulls me close. Have you ever considered that I might be part of On a Kindness?
Quite likely.
The Shade Tide member's eyes widen, but before he can say anything, Silas takes a half step. It's enough to make the grunt fling himself out of the plane. We're the only ones left. Silas looks me up and down as if he expected this.
I knew that pathetic bomb trick wouldn't faze you, sweetie.
Of course not, especially when you did it before. I had a feeling you'd try the same stunt you used on that truck. You're not one for originality, are you?
Why should I be fancy when we're dealing with this kind of junk? Did you find what you wanted on the plane?
Knowing Silas, he might take the protocol. Hesitant, I don't answer immediately. But my silence is useless. Silas' gaze zeroes in on my right hand that's holding the protocol.
So, you found it.
It's just one protocol. You're not going to take it away from me.
Everything that's mine stays mine, remember. I won't let anything go missing.
Too bad. I won't let go of what I want either.
We're more alike than I thought.
I feel a surge of energy and adopt a more aggressive stance, but my hand falters when I reach for the gun at my waist. In that cursed split second, a familiar mist engulfs me, and before I can react, a firm yet gentle grip seizes my neck. Oh, are we in the choking now? I should have put that protocol in my cleavage. That's where I should have put it. Oh, I know you playing. I attack, but Silas has already stepped to the side. He tosses the protocol, sealed within its case, in his hand. Freaking bastard. Silas! Hand it over. After we land, I can write up a good Samaritan report for you.
What if I don't do that? Will I get charged again?
Why you gotta be difficult? I'm just trying to help. The association already has this plane on its radar, so they'll move in as soon as we land. Why are you being difficult? Seeing how he remains in his current position, I point to the small case in his hand. We put a precise tracker on that, so no matter where you go, they'll find you, so long as you have it.
Is that so?
So it is. They also have evil suppressing equipment. Once you confront them directly, I can't guarantee your safety. He moves close. The protocol case is so close, I can almost grab it. But Silas is faster than me. He's always faster than me. His cold fingers and voice brush against my ear.
Who said I'd wait until the plane lands?
This dude is nuts. He's nuts. Oh, you. He backs up to the cabin door, and the city's night sky is behind him. A subtle gleam of madness dances in his eyes. Yeah, you have to be freaking crazy to jump out of a plane like that. You're not actually going to jump out of the plane, are you?
Didn't you say they can find me wherever I go?
Yeah. Silas lowers his gaze. His soft voice is almost akin to a hypnotic murmur. Usually always is.
Come find me, kitten.
Bastard. Then he falls backward and descends from the plane. This is some Mission Impossible-ish right here. Silas! Can't yell too loud. Wake up my neighbors. I should have just called him a bastard again. The only response I get is the howling in the wind. Daggone it. That lunatic. Already equipped with a parachute, I jump after him. See, I'd be pissed having to jump after him. I get close to this bright city lights, yet there's no sign of Silas. Hey, Mary White, she says, rawr. I can see in you, my dear. He better hope I fail to catch him, especially when he tried to choke me. I know this is exactly what he wants and that he's safe, but my heart is still on edge. My parachute slows my descent. In the distance, I see Silas standing on the roof of a skyscraper. He waves at me. Of course he does. Silas? He leans against the railing and watches me as if he's holding a glass of wine. Once I land, he helps me down from the ledge. His arm is around my waist. Oh, now you're trying to make it up to me now,
Was
right?
that thrilling enough for you?
While unfastening my harness, I kick him. Yeah, that's the least he's got coming to him for pulling that.
Do you feel better now?
I only jumped to make sure you were safe. If you had any semblance of common sense, hand over that protocord. I should have put in my bra. My words seem very effective. He raises his hands like he's expecting me to search him. Searching Silas usually does not end well. I learned that the first time trying to find a brooch.
You can check to see if I have it on me.
His sudden cooperation makes me hesitate. Yeah, it make me hesitate too. Does he even still have it? Silas would make me search him just to be funny and not have it on him. Just to have my hands on him. I meet his half-amused gaze. Then I frown, check the pouch attached to my belt, and find a familiar case. He must have given it back when he helped me down.
Do you still think I'm hiding something?
Yes, obviously. I bet you're hiding a lot of trouble. That's putting it mildly. See, I wrap my arms around his waist. Determined, I hastily pat him down. I gotta do that. But before I can find anything suspicious, he chuckles and catches my hands, of course.
Do all hunters have weird methods for pat-downs?
Thanks for the compliment, but it's not as weird as the escape plan you had for hijacking a plane. I still can't believe you jumped out like that. I won't bother following you next time. I wouldn't have been following him the first time. Jump out of a darn plane? No. No. Exactly, Mary. I'd kick him again. Aim lower this time. I'd put the fear into him. Yeah. Don't freaking do that.
Sweetie,
Don't do that.
You'll be even more confident in your jump next time.
He gently stills my raised fist. Gesturing towards the sky with his chin, he prompts me to look up. Don't distract me. A golden moon hangs over the city.
Won't you look at that? The moon finally revealed itself tonight.
I should kick him again. The moon bathes everything in a gentle glow and smooths down rough edges. Silas hugs me, and any frustration I had melts into this tranquil scene. Yeah, it's the pheromones. I can't stay mad at him for long. It's romantic. I know, Mary, this moon ain't freaking helping. And he know it too. A soft, breathy laugh resounds above my head.
So, you do feel it this time.
But you had me jump like a freaking plane. Damn it, Silas. That's why I call him side piece. It's freaking aggravating. I don't think I can ever quit him now. All right. Let's see. So that, of course, was Free Fall Gambit. That is the 4-star memory that you got for the 10 days with you event. So at the end of 10 days, you got this card. Let's see. Man, it's a little later than I thought it was. Going to be, but I got it on the thumbnail, so I got to do it. Got to do it. Okay, so our last date to catch up on is actually Xavier. Where's that spring date at thing? Okay, there we go. Xavier's like a little he's like a puppy. You just want to keep him around, you want to pet him. And if he's a good boy, he might get out the friend zone. Unlike Raphael, who will stay in the daggone friend zone. Okay, he ain't getting out. All right. Memories. Let's see here. In fluorescent imprints. Wait, daggone it. I think I'd know where this darn UI thing is. Okay. In Xavier's storage room, I discovered an old camera covered in dust. That seems a little sus to me. I just saw a horror movie a couple of days ago about a possessed camera. So, we shall see. Yes, my nickname for Xavier is Cuddle Puppy because he's so cute. He's like a puppy. He reminds me of Sora from Kingdom Hearts. Can you ask your friend who runs that secondhand bookstore something? I want to see if they have a mystery novel called Fate's Displacement. I have it. Oh, well, let me see it then. Let me see. Can I borrow it? I head upstairs and open the door, but no one's in the living room.
Over
Xavier? Oh, look at his J. Crew cardigan. I follow the voice and find what looks like a mushroom in the storage room. Crouching, he rummages through everything.
I could have sworn I put that book here.
Mm-hmm. This really lives up to the storage in storage room. An inkstone for grinding ink, a typewriter, a suitcase with brass locks, yellowed rice paper with calligraphy. The small room is packed with all sorts of things from various eras and countries. It's impressive.
There's still that cabinet over there. Can you check it?
For you, I will check it. Listening to Xavier, I make my way to the back of the storage room and open a large wooden cabinet. Found it. You really did tuck this away. As I reach for the novel on the upper shelf, a black object falls from the very top. I wonder what this is. I quickly catch it by its strap, and only then do I realize that it's a vintage camera. It doesn't take spirit photography, does it? I'm fine. This is a film camera, isn't it? I haven't seen a person use one in ages.
It's been here for quite some time.
Isn't it crazy how we don't really use film cameras? I mean, I know professionals do, and some people who just like the physical process, but wow. Remember little disposable camera? I remember Xavier saying he used to develop his own photos when we went to Twinkle Photo Booth. You said you developed photos before. Did you do it by yourself in a dark room?
There's this vintage camera shop that's been around for years. The owner sometimes let me use his darkroom. Do you want to see it?
Yeah, I want to see it. If we get the chance. Oh, sorry, I sped it up a little too much. I've only seen photo development in movies. The process is interesting. It's like you're doing a chemistry experiment. And then in a horror movie, the darkroom catches on fire. As if recalling something, he takes the camera from my hands and examines it. Yeah, Mary. Mary says, I remember those disposables. They were all the rage at weddings in those days. Yeah, these are like the wedding pack. And then you collect all the cameras and get the film developed.
There's an unfinished roll of film inside.
He points to a small window at the front of the camera.
This is the frame counter, and there should be 6 shots left. You'd usually wait until you've used up the entire roll before developing the film.
For God's sakes, don't open the camera until you're taking all the pictures. You'll expose the film. Photos that were taken years ago can still be developed?
They might be faded, or there could be some film grain, but that's what makes the process fun.
Oh, okay.
No one can be completely sure what will appear until the film is developed.
Unless it's Polaroid. Shake it like a Polaroid picture. Gentle breeze stirs the curtains as the evening sunlight falls on him. He bends over with the camera, and for a moment, I feel like I stepped into an old photograph. I wonder what he used that film for back then. Xavier, let's use up the rest of the film. I want to watch you develop the photos.
Sure. Sounds good to me. I also want to capture what I'm seeing right now.
Xavier raises the camera and aims it at me, but the sound of the shutter never arrives. Uh-oh, is it stuck?
I knew it'd act up since it sat in storage for so long.
Oh, is it broken?
The focus ring is stuck, but it can be easily fixed. I'll have to steal some of your reading time. Is that okay?
Of course it's okay, sweetie. Xavier takes me to Film Corner, a secondhand camera store that's tucked away in the depths of an alley.
This camera hasn't been used in a while, huh? The internal lubricant dried up, which is why the focus ring won't turn.
Despite his young age, the store owner expertly disassembles the lens. He cleans it thoroughly before applying fresh lubricant.
It's still a good lens, great for landscape photography.
I know, retro nerd girl. Xavier's so cute. I thought you just occasionally took landscape photos with your phone. I had no idea you were into photography.
The person who sold me the camera asked if I took more portrait photos or landscape photos. Then the lens was recommended to me.
My dad used to do the same thing when he sold cameras. Recommending lenses to customers was his favorite part of the job.
Xavier smiles softly as if remembering something.
Oh, right. Do you still offer that self-development service for photos?
Oh, sorry.
Yes, but...
But what?
Since I took over the store, very few customers wanted to develop their own photos. And I wouldn't say any of them were as young as you.
That's good to hear. Do you have any lenses suitable for portrait photography?
I've got you. Here are a few lenses that are essential for it.
Payment complete.
Xavier quickly buys a lens, yet with obvious interest, he can't help but eye the other ones the store owner recommended.
This lens goes well with the one you just bought. Purchasing it is a good idea.
I don't come here often, so maybe I should.
Seeing his hand reach for another lens, I quickly pull him aside. It's only 6 photos. Haven't you been taking perfectly good pictures with just one lens?
I've never photographed people before.
Well, there's that. It's not like you're on your way to becoming a professional photographer. Are the lenses for people and scenery really different from each other?
I'm not sure. That's why I want to figure it out now.
I guess I'm trying to save him some money. I don't know. I'd be like, buy the lens, buy the lens.
Use up the rest of the film. I have a feeling I'll like portrait photography.
You should at least try out the new lens first. You might be surprised how well the photos turn out. I look around before walking over to the window. The lighting is decent. Take a few photos as a test.
Here?
Yeah. Well, we'll use those 6 remaining shots in no time.
That's why.
And yes, Mary White, anything for you, cuddle puppy. He's so sweet. I can never tell him no. Unlike Sassy Pants,
I take my time with photography.
Raphael.
Those previous rolls of film, I spent hours going through them. And when each photo is developed, I can recall every moment behind it.
Oh, wow.
I'd rather save the remaining film for special memories.
Okay. I get it. You want to capture moments worth remembering. I guess we'll have to create some then.
We can start today.
Yay! Following Xavier's gaze, I notice the flowers on the window are still in full bloom.
The seeds we planted in the flower field last year should be blossoming by now.
Okay.
We made a promise to see them in spring. I even sealed the deal. And I always honor my contracts.
But did we like pinky promise though? Just saying. He gives the camera in his hand a little shake. Then he takes my hand.
Let's go. Capturing their growth will be a memorable moment.
Okay, well, let's go. We arrive at the city outskirts in the field of flowers, and I see a starry fence between two large trees in the distance. Immediately spotting a small patch of flowers different from the rest, I excitedly pull Xavier along as I run over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All of them bloomed.
Everything we plant together seems to blossom without fail.
All right. These were the best team ever. Xavier takes out a picnic blanket from his backpack and spreads it under the tree. He soon takes out a cake, snacks, and drinks as if he's performing a magic trick. Don't play with me with that cake now. I love cake. I thought you only had your camera in that bag. When did you prepare all this?
Actually, the camera was the unexpected part of the plan.
Oh, okay.
Flower's birthday is on the day it blooms, so we should bring a small cake when we visit.
I love cake.
I won't forget what I promised you.
Okay. Looking at his confident expression, I begin to realize something. That it's very possible for him to get out of the friend zone if he plays his cards right. I'm sorry, did I say that out loud? This isn't your first visit here this spring, huh?
The flowers didn't bloom at the same time. At least I can get here quickly.
How many times has he just poofed here? Because Xavier would just poof, he's here, poof, he's gone, poof, he's back. I don't know his whole myth yet. It's eerie. But he's so cute, I can't be mad at him. The thought of Xavier secretly teleporting to the flower field to check on the plants makes me smile. Don't tell me. You have a handwritten journal too, Xavier.
You really do know me like the back of your hand.
Of course, baby. I do. Of course I do. He guides me to sit down on the picnic blanket. Then he pulls out a small notebook from his bag. I open it to find simple numbers and symbols organized by date.
This symbol means sprouting, and this one means blooming.
Taking pictures with your phone should be easier, right?
You've been using my phone to binge watch shows a lot lately.
I do binge watch shows on my phone. Especially my K-dramas.
You saw the photographs.
Oh, he didn't want me to spoil a surprise. When a bunny wants to be sneaky, he can give a scammer a run for their money.
These flowers are special to us. Similar to how you celebrated my birthday. Theirs should be celebrated as well.
He raises his camera to get me and the flowers in the picture. I love taking pictures of flowers.
We should preserve this moment forever.
Let's wish them a happy first spring birthday.
Here's to more springs where the two of us celebrate their birthday together.
I drink to that. Yes, he knows me so well. We're having a picnic in the field of flowers when new visitors arrive shortly after. I hope it's not ants.
Environmental protection and sustainability. We could install a rainwater collection system in this park.
Park? Xavier and I exchange a glance before turning to look at the look at the group of people wearing uniforms in the distance. They're taking pictures while talking among themselves.
We should also create seasonal themed areas and add some interactive landscape features.
Are they going to turn this place into a park? Not like a park with greenery, but
than before.
like a theme park?
On my way here, I noticed that more people had moved into the area.
It took a long time for the ruins to become a field of flowers, but it can turn into a park at a moment's notice.
Are you sad?
This is your favorite spot to rest at, and it's home to so many birds and Fluffy. All right, who Fluffy?
They've survived far worse. Even when it was nothing but ruins occupied by wanderers, they kept thriving. Converting it into a park isn't necessarily a bad thing. If anything, it'll protect this place from being taken over by skyscrapers.
True. What if our flowers get crushed during construction, though?
Then we'll find them a new home.
He's so positive. I'm positive he may find a way out of the friend zone. He smiles thoughtfully It seems as if he remembered something.
How does a forest that blooms with flowers every spring sound?
Sounds wonderful. Does Lincoln even have such a place? When it comes to forests, the only one I can think of is in the no-hunt zone.
It's not in Lincoln, but getting there won't take too long.
We going somewhere? Xavier taps on his phone a few times before turning the screen toward me. I see a webpage for Champlain Ranch.
There's a large field of wildflowers in the forest near the ranch. It should be the perfect new home for our flowers. Give me a few minutes.
Go get the shovel. Xavier produces some gardening tools, how or where I'm not too sure. Together, we carefully transplant the flowers into pots. Before leaving, I find myself getting one final look at the peaceful field. This place will be completely different when we come back.
Yeah, there will be all sorts of new flowers and trees we don't recognize. The paths we walked will be paved with stones and decorated.
Will you miss them?
Most of the changes I've experienced recently are good. Someone planted these flowers with me, and after one winter, they sprouted and bloomed. Instead of missing the past, I'm more excited about.
He holds a flower pot in one hand while tightly holding my hand with the other.
The flowers blooming tomorrow, the day after, next year, and the year after that, as well as who will be in the future.
He's so dang or sweet. Your nerd girl's got the happy tears coming out. Yeah, I know, right? He's so cuddly. He's just this puppy. You just love him. You just want to keep on your lap, Brings you joy. On Saturday, we drive to the ranch. The sun is already dipping behind the treetops by the time we get there. Warm sunlight pours over the lush green pasture. Sheep that look like pieces of cotton candy move along.
Welcome. Your room is ready, and we'll have your luggage brought up for you.
Oh, that's a nice hoodie. I like that.
You can explore several areas. The sheep pasture, the produce garden, hiking trails, and a recreational zone. You can visit any place that interests you.
Thank you. When you're in the mountains, it gets dark more quickly. It's also not the best time to transplant flowers right now. Let's spend the afternoon here.
Okay.
We'll be in the forest the whole day tomorrow.
I waste no time heading straight for the sheep pasture. Sheep are so dumb. Xavier, they're friendly. Quick, take a picture of me with them. I'm so glad they're not goats. I pet a lamb's fluffy head as I position myself next to it.
Got it. I hope I did okay in terms of focus.
The sheep are so cute. Any photo with them will turn out great.
Move closer to the sheep. I'll record a video with my phone.
I turn and walk among the flock, happily petting sheep I can reach to my left and right. I'm enjoying myself. Xavier, do you want to take... I turn around only to see Xavier has vanished without a trace. Where did he go? Yeah, dog? A hand struggles to emerge from behind the flock of sheep. It manages to perform a small wave in my direction. Xavier lies on the ground. He holds his camera high above his head. Meanwhile, an enthusiastic sheepdog, its tail wagging happily, has made itself comfortable on top of him. He manages to lift his head, and his hair, that's usually neat, is now sticking up in all directions.
Help me, please.
I'm on my way. In one fluid motion, I pull out my phone, focus the camera, and hit the record button.
That isn't what I had in mind when I begged for your help.
I need to capture this moment. This is going to be my entry for the Golden Photography Contest. So work with me here. We'll split the prize money if I win.
Or I can give you half of the prize money to pay for an emergency rescue.
Sounds anxious. Wait, I have an idea. Hold on. Smiling, I run to grab a bundle of hay nearby and wave it above my head. As the flock approaches me, the sheepdog seems to remember its actual job. It turns to follow the sheep. Look, Xavier, it worked. Just as I put down the hay and try to leave, I realize the eager flock of sheep has surrounded me. Again, sheep are dumb. Sheep are dumb. Hey, stop pulling at my clothes. The hay is over there. I don't have any more. While I'm awkwardly trying to negotiate with the sheep, I hear a familiar click of a camera shutter. Xavier, I thought we were friends at least.
I want to enter the Golden Photography Contest too. I gave you my prize money, and I need to make a living somehow.
Xavier makes his way through the flock of sheep and picks me up. Just as I try to get down, his arms around my waist tighten.
Let's move away from them before I put you down. These little sheep are hungry and might not give up on you so easily. I also need to make sure that overly friendly sheepdog doesn't try to jump into my arms again.
Is that like the sheepdog, the one that has all the hair in its face? Still holding me, he walks toward the other side of the pasture. The air carries the scent of spring, and dozens of colorful kites dance in the sky. On a wide open field, visitors are flying their kites. Excitedly, I grab Xavier's hand and pull him along to join them.
Dad, look! That guy's kite is higher than yours.
Other visitors gradually turn to watch, and some even approach Xavier for tips.
I'm not using any special tricks. Just feel the wind and let the string do its thing. It'll soar on its own.
I suck at flying kites, I'm just saying. What a straightforward yet vague tutorial. After my kite nosedives into the ground again, I decide to just watch his kite as it almost touches the clouds. You're such a sweet date. Xavier, why are you good at flying kites?
Maybe it's because this is like fishing. You just need to relax and wait.
Unless you're catching catfish, because catfish will eat anything. They don't care.
When the wind picks up, let out the string. Then pull it in as the wind dies down.
You seem to have a special talent for things that require patience.
It's similar to getting used to change. I wasn't born with it. Do it enough times and you'll figure out how it works after a while.
You said you don't use any special tricks when you fly a kite, though.
Yeah, you don't need to do a lot for that. But there's one trick you can use when you're waiting for the wind.
Which is... Oh. I'll break my own lines. He turns. Under the sun, a gentle smile appears on his face.
Don't give up.
That's good advice. He hands me the spool and stands behind me. His hands serve as my guide to let out the string as I apply different pressures. Did you always get what you wanted when you waited?
For the one time it mattered the most. Yes.
Oh. His warm fingers press against mine as we gently pull against the wind. The kite soars higher into the sky. That night, we slept well at the ranch guest house. When I wake up, daylight is already filtering through the window. Rubbing my eyes, I'm about to call out to Xavier, but someone knocks on the door. I'm going. Oh.
Get changed and meet me by the guest house entrance when you're ready.
Oh, okay.
I'll take the flowers with me. Don't worry.
I guess gotta take care of the flowers. After freshening up, I open the wardrobe to find a beautifully embroidered dress inside. When did he prepare this? No wonder he talked about getting changed. I happily change into the dress and carefully style my hair before heading out. Mary says plot twist, he turns into an actual puppy. I wouldn't mind that. Especially if he turns into a German Shepherd puppy. As I love German Shepherds. Or better yet, an Alaskan Husky puppy with the pretty blue eyes. I would love that. The guest house sits at the edge of the pasture. I don't see anyone nearby, so I take out my phone to contact Xavier. I hear the faint sound of hoofbeats and turn. Xavier approaches me while on a white horse. Talk about a trope. He's on a white horse. But why does his suspenders and pants remind me of like Amish guy? All he needs is the hat. But this is a cool look for Xavier though. Unlike Zane's like lace collar thing. Sunlight weaves a soft golden halo around his figure as the hoofbeats gradually slow to a stop before the side
I
beat.
found someone who'd help us go up the mountain. I have the flowers here.
Mm-hmm. Mary says, and pirate with a frilly shirt. Yeah, I know, right?
By the way, this is Rice Ball. The ranch staff said she's very smart and will make sure we don't get lost.
Is this another dog? Who's Rice Ball?
Is there something on my face? You haven't even blinked once.
Xavier, where's your camera? He pats the bag hanging from the saddle. I step forward to retrieve the camera. Good thing I saw you use it before. I step back as I turn on the camera. Can you turn Rice Ball slightly to the side? She's in the way.
Is this really a moment worth capturing?
Of course, this is the first time I get to see your excellent horseback riding skills.
There are only 3 shots left. Let's use my phone instead. You can even record a video if you want.
I want both. We're getting both videos and photos, my dear. I point the camera at Xavier, who's on horseback. I watch his image come into focus through the viewfinder. I bet the first 30 photos on this roll of film are all landscapes. But I want to see Xavier on it too. Through the viewfinder, I see him pause for a moment before smiling. Is that really where you want me to touch him? Y'all need to think about placement. Oh, that's on the camera. Sorry. Sometimes a little Kim part of my brain speaks for me. Even when I don't want her to. No, right? I'm like, what the heck? With the crisp sound of the shutter, the film captures a moment that makes my heart skip a beat. We have 2 shots left. Xavier helps me onto the horse so that I sit in front of him. He takes his time adjusting our positions. Then he grasps the reins and leads closer. Oh, we riding on a white horse.
Let's save these last 2 pictures for more memorable moments.
Okay. I wonder what those are going to be. Rice Ball carries us across the meadow and gradually makes her way into the forest. Towering trees create a natural canopy overhead while dappled sunlight filters through the leaves. Overlapping patterns decorate the forest floor. Have you been here before?
No, but I visited similar locations. I saw this place in a magazine and wanted to check it out for myself.
I'm glad the forests you've been in aren't as gloomy as No Hunt Zone number 7. Or like that misty Starfall forest.
It was spring when I landed here, too.
Landed? What do you mean?
When I stepped out of Traceback 2, the forest I was in wasn't called No Hunt Zone number 42. And at that time, it had a sea of flowers.
That time? Oh, he's talking about when his spaceship landed on Earth. He's a star boy. Retro Nerd Girl says, I really wish they animated the horse. Would have loved to see him on Rice Ball. Yeah, that would have been gorgeous. Maybe they'll do that for us another time. Although I would have just loved to have seen it here. It was Xavier's first spring on Earth. When we visited your spaceship, there weren't many flowers.
Yeah, it's been a long time since then. I thought I wouldn't need to stay here for too long before returning home.
Wait, is he an alien? I feel like I'm missing lore here. He really is a star boy for real. Is it selfish of me to think that way? My heart feels like a sponge soaked in water. It's heavy with a heartfelt ache. Wait, Retro Nurgle, he is? He's alien? Like Starboy alien? Okay, so that kind of changes things because one of my favorite romantic tropes is the alien who falls to Earth and meets the Earth lady and falls in love with her. Yeah, he might get out the friend zone for real. He is, but he can't say more. Oh, okay. In the end, I say nothing and lean into his embrace. The scattered flowers gradually merge into a field as patches of light grow brighter. Rice Ball rounds a winding path. Flooded with brilliant sunlight, a forest clearing appears before us. Ooh, now we get some animation. Okay. These beautiful flowers. The scenery unfolds to reveal an endless field of flowers beneath the blue sky. It's all I can see. Was the first spring you experienced when you arrived here also like this?
The weather wasn't as nice as today's, and the flowers hadn't fully bloomed yet. My feelings back then were different too.
Really?
Now, all of this, it feels like a new spring to me.
He holds me close with one arm while guiding the horse with the other. Daggone it. Retro Nerd Girl, I so agree with you. We should have been able to see that horse animation. On a white horse, too. Under the spring sunlight, Rice Ball glides through the field of flowers. There's some front of a daggone romance novel stuff we got going on here. Together, we choose the perfect spot and carefully transplant the flowers into a more spacious area.
Do you feel better now? This forest has been here for a long time. Our flowers will flourish.
The tiny flowers quiver under the sunlight that's accompanied by the breeze. They blend into the sea of flowers, yet they stand out because of their special significance to us. Oh, Lord, it'll make me cry. The thought flashed through my mind that the forest hadn't faded. Instead, it pervades more strongly as I watch Xavier caress the flower petals. Xavier, if I tell you that seeing this field of flowers makes me feel somewhat grateful. Grateful you didn't return home? I mean, would you think I'm selfish?
No.
The shutter clicks after his short response. The second to last photo captures the new home we found for our flowers.
I'm also grateful. I'm grateful that we found this new field of flowers in the forest. The scenery I once saw by myself no longer exists only in my past. Because of these flowers, that scenery will be etched into our memories. I'm glad these positive changes can be captured by the camera we rediscovered. And I'm grateful that you'll be here for this spring. And for the ones in the future.
Dang it, whoever wrote this. I walk up to him and take his hand. There's still one more positive change we need to capture on this roll of film.
Which is?
It doesn't have a photo of us together. Not yet, at least. Emotion wells up in his eyes. Oh my God, get the picture together.
The last picture can be just us.
We lie down beside the newly planted flowers as Xavier turns the camera to face us. Our picture becomes the final photo on this roll of film that had been in a long slumber. We burst into a fit of laughter as if we just completed some important ceremony. Xavier, even though you lived through countless springs and saw many forests blossom, I turn my head and cradle his face in my hands. He's so cute. He's a cuddle puppy. I cuddle in my hand. I'm confident that the springs you'll spend with me are nothing like what you've experienced before.
It doesn't matter what you say. I have to see it to believe it. So I'm looking forward to it.
We stand up and walk hand in hand along the path through the sea of flowers. We're on our way to the hillside. Oh, this is so cute. Me and Cuddle Puppy together. Oh, I gotta breathe into my mic. Xavier, up here, look.
I can smell the scent of spring in the air.
Ah, smell that histamine. Smell that pollen. I should have recorded that.
Using your old tricks again while trying to record a video?
Yes. Didn't you record me when I was surrounded by sheep? This is so cute. Why have I seen this? I've seen some scene like that in a movie before.
I'm sleepy. You'll only be filming.
He's always sleeping. This dude be forever falling asleep. He reminds me of Zenitsu in Demon Slayer. Dude be slaying demons and he's like half conscious.
I was about to touch your bunny tail too, but then.
Really?
Someone caught me by my rabbit ears first.
Maybe you're in that little bunny's dream.
I don't know if I'll be in a bunny's dreams, but I'll definitely be on someone's roll of film.
I love this interactive camera feature. Is this where he punches the bunny? Keep the camera on him. What does he do? This is so cute. It's such a cute feature. You hid your rabbit ears, but your tail is out in the open.
Just so you know, Xavier bites when he's provoked.
Really? You got the detailing on this shirt, the lace. I want to say like a lacy type pattern. The graphics in this game don't fail
Come
to
closer,
astound
then.
me.
I'll give you a demonstration.
Hey now. All right. Are you
Can't wait
trying
to
to
admire
steal
your
my
artistic
phone?
photo masterpiece.
No way. I know you'll delete them. Don't play with me, Xavier. Give me my phone back.
Even if we delete what's on the phone, the images etched into my memory will never be erased. We'll take another photo next spring, and we'll do it again for the spring after. We'll do it until we take the 17,800th photo.
You got a flower on your lip. Those words were sealed with a kiss. You can't take them
There's
back.
still time before next spring.
Get my pretty dress.
Let's fulfill this promise right here, right
That
now.
is so cute. Shortly after returning to Lincoln, Xavier brings me to the camera store's darkroom. The dimly lit space is filled with photo development equipment. Only a weak red safe light illuminates the area. After going through a series of precise steps, the film is slowly drawn out from the development tank. I watch as Xavier clips the film in place. Water droplets fall and catch the faint red glow of the room. You're very skilled. I'm surprised I don't see a lot more photos in your house.
I kept losing them whenever I moved, and eventually I stopped taking them all together.
The image from the negative is projected onto the photo paper through the enlarger. After exposure, the paper is put in the developing tray. Luckily for us, you didn't use up the whole roll of film.
Or maybe it wasn't luck.
I turn to look at him and barely make out his gentle smile in the darkness. Let me guess, he lied about how many shots were available. So there's actually one more.
Back then, maybe I imagined I'd find a way to connect the past and the future. And once that was done, I'd wait for the moment when their photos are developed together.
That's not in the future anymore, Xavier. In the darkness, I feel his hand. I feel his grip on my hand tighten.
Yes, the future has become our present. This is the most beautiful change I've experienced.
The image slowly begins to appear on the submerged paper. As soon as the film is developed, two timelines merge. His past and our present finally connect. Yeah. I'd have to say that date is basically what pulled him out the friend zone for me. But he's still gonna be Cuddle Bunny though. He's still gonna be Cuddle Bunny. Oh know, right? Those are, let's see, that was the last spring date that I pulled for. I did not try to pull for Raphael's because Raphael staying in that darn friend zone. He ain't getting out. He is not getting out. And yeah, Nurture Nerd Girl, you're right. The writers know what they're doing, and they write each one with respect to the love interest personality. And it's like we learn newer and newer and newer stuff
This is the perfect time to
about them. Usually this is the time you shame me by staying up late. They did their homework. Yes, they did. They absolutely did. I love playing this game. Although I need to seriously cut back on how much I spend on it. I'm not that bad, but yeah, thoroughly enjoying it, and I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. I think next time we'll probably only stick to two dates because I'm on here way longer than I had intended to. So let's see what we got going on. Tomorrow, No Resort Recon Live, as I have to be out at Gatorland on Saturday afternoon. Gatorpalooza's this weekend, and I'm going to be vlogging the Florida Man Challenge out at Gatorland. So that's going to be cool. Tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern, I should say tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern, we're having the watch party for the original Frankenstein film, and Retro Nerd Girl will be with me on that. And of course, Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern, welcome to Florida. It's going to be all about Gatorpalooza. So I'm going to show you guys all the footage that I got from Gatorpalooza. Monday, I'm probably going to have a morning live stream because Master of Fate, that rerun drops on Monday. So I got my tickets ready. We are going to be doing some serious gotcha pulls because we must obtain Master of Fate. And plus I'll be doing the Monday things every Monday, crap load of stuff to do. And I get to hang out with Xavier in the Deep Space Trials. So thank you guys so much for being here between YouTube and between X. It's been almost 100 of you guys watching tonight. I appreciate everything. Appreciate you guys being here. Appreciate you spending time with me. Make sure to subscribe to me on YouTube. Also, make sure you follow me on X. And I will see you all next time. Bye. Much love. And I know some of y'all are rejoicing that I finally got Xavier out the friend zone.